this time. Looks for Deutsch. Deutsch at the 1 into the end zone. No play action now. Look to pass over the middle. It's intercepted by Cole Hebel. Intercepted by Hebel. Rears back, comes downfield, has Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the 40, to the 50, to the 40. Rodriguez is going to keep going.
Right, Fetting's got room, and here's Bo Fetting. Fetting's still on his feet. Fetting's gone.
Looking to pass, playing off, coming left side, picked up by Cotton. Alex Cotton with the pick. He'll take it back and into the end zone.
Turn and hand the ball off. Will Starkey. He thunders his way. 30, 20, one man to beat. He's got...
Middle's got a man, that's Friddle. Look out, Friddle, 40, 30, he's loose, 20, 10, touchdown.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight on yourliveevent.com as we bring you a Class 11B North Dakota football matchup as the season winds down. 3 weeks left. Two teams battle it out here tonight with a chance for the number 1 seed in the region on the line. The undefeated in the region, 5-0 in the Region 2 play, 5-1 overall, Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros take on the Bottineau Braves, also at 5-0, 6-0 overall record, number 4 in this week's Class 11B poll. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, the Bottineau Braves, and the IRE Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
Take a look at the Massey Ferguson 1800 M Series premium compact tractors at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. The 1800 M Series gives you the extra comfort and ease of use along with up to 39 horsepower and the versatility you need for long days on the toughest tasks. You also get a rear PTO with added features to make running your implements simpler. Visit with Chuck or Neil at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. Call 218-784-2961 to set up a demo or learn more about the Massey Ferguson 1800 M Series.
Don't let the flu get you down. Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsboro Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsboro Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsboro Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsboro Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsboro Drug.
Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9 in Ada, invites you to order your new Buick and Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazers, Traverse, and Enclave, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet and Buick dealer providing sales and a service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch, Smurf, or Jay. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada, 218-784-2000.
Do you need new furniture? You know, real furniture that's comfortable and built to last. Something stylish that you can enjoy watching the games on, entertain friends on, or just relax with the family? Then there's only one place and one person you need to visit. Lee Olfson Furniture Mart in West Fargo. From beds to couches and everything in between, they have the best selection at the best prices and always no interest financing available. Visit with Lee Olfson, Platinum Sales Specialist at Furniture Mart, and don't forget to ask for Lee and get the special Your Live Event pricing. Call or text 200-8019 or stop in. Make sure you ask for Lee.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Parents' night for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros as they welcome in the Bottineau Braves. Let's talk about the matchup down the field with the head coach of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, Scott Olson, with our pregame coach's comments.
Well, Coach, another beautiful night for football and another really good team you're playing against tonight.
Yeah, they are playing some really good football. You know, they have a high-powered offense, a really good interior line on both sides of the ball, and a quarterback that playing at a high level. So we have our hands full, and we'll put some pressure on them and see how they react.
Let's talk a little bit about your opponent, the Bottineau Braves. As you said, high-powered offense. What makes them so good when you watch them on film?
They're split with their run pass. I think they make people guess. They got some really talented wide receivers and a running back that's probably underappreciated. He runs really hard. He's a good running back, and whatever they did, what their coaching staff did from 5 years ago to now, they really shifted their culture and their standard, and they're playing some really good football the last couple of years.
How about for your team, coming off the road victory last week, little up and down, some really solid moments. This team starting to build and get closer to what looks more of a complete game. Your thoughts?
Yeah, we need to have 4 quarters tonight if we want to win, and keep forcing turnovers. Put pressure on the quarterback, and then the pressure that we make, the pressure that we game plan for. It's hopefully tonight that we can rattle them.
You've got 9 guys that have interceptions defensively, and you've got multiple guys that are, making tackles and putting some pressure on the quarterback. How pleased are you with that? And as a defensive-minded guy, how much pressure do you think that puts on your opponent when they watch you guys on film?
Yeah, I hope it puts a lot of pressure on them. But we're not perfect, and this team isn't built like that to be perfect all the time. But when push comes to shove, we show up and play the best of our ability.
Bottineau's defense, what do you see there that you game plan with your offensive side tonight?
Yeah, a big interior D-line. They'll probably play a 5-3. So it's 8 guys in the box, and we got to be able to get around them. If we get a chance to get past that initial surge of theirs, we might have some big field to run with. We see some things on film that we like, and hopefully we execute the game plan.
You talk about executing. You talked about you got to play all 4 quarters tonight. That's obvious. At executing every week, no matter who you're playing. But tonight's very small room for any errors, mental or physical, isn't it?
Yeah, you'd think so. That's what we thought during the Langdon game, and there's 10 turnovers. So we can't have that many turnovers, but we need to force that many.
Biggest keys tonight.
Take care of the ball and defend our home.
Coach Olson, thanks so much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Head coach Scott Olson for the Burros here on our pregame show tonight, part of the Irie Insurance pregame show, IrieInsurance.com. It is a beautiful night, clouds, overcast, absolutely no wind here at Randy Vegan Field in Buxton here at the Central Valley School tonight. As it's Parents' Night, seniors will be recognized for Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Burros, 1 loss. They host the undefeated and 4th-ranked Bottineau Braves here tonight. Going to be a dandy. It's right here with YourLiveEvent.com. We continue with more on the Irie Insurance pregame show in just a moment.
Everyone here at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts would like to take this time to remind parents to teach their children how to be responsible and stay drug-free. By late elementary, many children know of a classmate who smokes, drinks, or uses drugs. It is never too early to talk to your child about substance abuse. Schools teach kids to say no to drugs, but it's what the parents do that counts the most. This has been Easton Baszler with a message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
There is another way to minimize your farm's risk and protect its equity with margin protection coverage. This is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. Margin protection provides coverage against an unexpected decrease or increase in operating margin. In other words, we can put a policy in place to protect you from changing input costs and crop prices on your farm. Let us help you explore this option between now and September 30th to get you covered. For more information, go to IrieINS.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
The Irie Insurance pregame show. For all your insurance needs, visit with your local agents at Irie Insurance, IrieINS.com, the website. The Bottineau Braves come in ranked as the number 4 overall team in the last 11B media poll. They're 6-0 undefeated, and their head coach is down on the field, Coach Zach Keller with Jim Birkmeyer.
Hey, thanks, and we're live on the field, as you mentioned, with Coach Keller for the Braves. Welcome to Hillsboro-Central Valley. You guys make the road trip. You told me earlier you're used to road trips. You have some great things going on in Bottineau at your school, and also I said to you off air, I'm going to say this as well during our broadcast, I think it's important that people recognize and know to you and your coaching staff and others there at the Bottineau School, you've done a heck of a job with this program from where it was 5-6 years ago to where it is today. I'm sure you're very proud of that, and the kids I hope are as well.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's nice of you. Like I said, telling you earlier, our kids have really bought in. Our coaching staff has really bought in. It's just a great group of kids the last few years that have helped turn this thing around, and it's paid off. In our community, we're getting a new football field and track, 8-lane track and turf football field, so hopefully that'll be huge for our program too.
All right, these guys have bought in, and they've had some success here, obviously. Last year leading into this year, paid their dues when they were younger, and they've been kind of returning the favor on the field, haven't they? You guys have been playing some good football.
Yeah, I mean, we're a pretty balanced team, offense, running and passing, and we got athletes in some spots and good running back and good line, so it's just like I said, a nice group to coach.
Talk about how you've executed. Obviously, you've got talent, you've got kids that love to play, but it still comes down to executing. How have you performed there when you really analyze, as a coach, watching the film and kind of dissecting that film?
That's just, it's a credit to our kids because, if we call a pass or a run, they do their jobs, they do their assignments very well, and it's really paid off, the last few years of buying into the program and what we want to do, and it's just helped carry over this season.
Hillsboro-Central Valley tonight, talk about what you've seen from the Burros this year on film as you've done your scouting.
They're a very good football program. Coach Olson does a really good job with them. I mean, they're really stout up front, both sides of the ball. Their defense is very good, and they got athletes too, so it's going to be a good matchup.
Two good teams. How exciting is that? Is just the week of preparation, the week of practice. Have you seen good energy from your guys?
Yeah, I have. I mean, the kids know what's at stake tonight. The next couple weeks, first place on the line in the region. It's two good football teams, and it's a great atmosphere here, so they're ready to go.
Special teams, how you been playing?
Pretty good on special teams too. We got some fast young athletes that help us out there.
Keys tonight, the biggest ones to have success, what are they?
I think our biggest key is to win the turnover battle, and if we can, whichever team maybe gets a big play on special teams could be key.
Coach Keller, thanks so much. I appreciate your time. Good luck tonight.
You bet. Thanks for everything. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Coach Keller for the Bottineau Braves with us here live on the field tonight at Randy Vegan Field. Hillsboro-Central Valley hosting Bottineau, number 4 Braves, undefeated. Hillsboro-Central Valley, 1 loss, 2 very good football teams that we'll talk a little bit more as we continue with our pregame show tonight from Irie Insurance, IrieInsurance.com. They can help you with the insurance that you're looking for from Irie Insurance. Visit with your nearest and local agent representing Irie Insurance. Pregame show from Irie Insurance on yourliveevent.com.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsboro location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For all your fresh floral needs, rely on 3R Floral on Main Street in Hillsboro. If you have an upcoming wedding or a special event, contact 3R Floral to help with your floral needs for the occasion. Call 3R Floral at 701-636-2000. You can also find other gift ideas for all occasions at 3R Floral, including wooden items from Barnwood Designs. Check out the 3R Floral Facebook page to see some of the great gifts available. If you can dream it, we can do it at 3R Floral in Hillsboro.
H509. If you are already a member, thank you. If you are not a member, we would love to invite you to join Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. As we come into the season of giving, we remind you every graduating student who applies will receive at least one scholarship through Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. So we can continue this amazing program, please consider a gift this season to Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. Visit H509 Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars website or Facebook page for more information.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Continue on with our Irie Insurance pregame show ahead of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Bottineau Braves from Randy Vegan Field. Thanks for joining us tonight on yourliveevent.com as we're excited to bring you this Region 2 matchup. We have other matchups around the state for you to check out as well as we take a look at that statewide schedule for Class 11B. Here in Region 2, it is keeping an eye on the Thompson Tommies as they are in a cross-region matchup at Oak Grove today. The Tommies at 6-0 in Region 2, undefeated, along with the Braves and the Burros. So next week, Bottineau and Thompson. Week after that, HCV and Thompson. So key matchups these final 3 weeks of the regular season on who's going to get that top seed in Region 2. After that, buys this week for Langdon area, Edmore, Munich, and Grafton. Harvey Wells County will be at Carrington, and Park River is hosting rugby in Region 2 play. Key matchup in Region 1, it's Kindred at Central Cass. Parents' nights for the Squirrels as well, senior night for the Squirrels, and Kindred and Central Cass matching up. Oaks looks to rebound after the loss to Kindred last week as they travel to EEK. And Lisbon is hosting Northern Cass. Sargent County is at Linton HMB there in Region 1 play. You can check out that Kindred and Central Cass game. We'll have that for you tonight on yourliveevent.com along with the Northern Cass Lisbon matchup. Also 9-man, 9B, Grigsman Coda and Maple River. We also have Minnesota football with Lake Park Audubon at Pine River Bacchus. Here, Polk County West at Adabor West, International Falls at Hinckley Finlayson, there with your yourliveevent.com broadcast schedule for the evening.
Yeah, some good football across the state, and the two that we're at one of them, and the other one with Kindred Central Cass. I'm looking forward to seeing the outcomes of these two, especially here tonight. They'll have implications as we go down here the last couple of weeks of the regular season coming up, and then the playoff run. Both these two teams tonight certainly looking ahead and not too far because they've got this one tonight, and they each have they know what they've got coming up on the schedule, but also looking to make that push towards the playoffs. It's going to be fun. The atmosphere here tonight, Big Jake, is great, and in just a moment I'm going to have a guest out here, and we're going to do a little community spotlight, part of the Irie Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee power tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they will assist you with any building plans you're considering. And they remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301, Hillsboro Lumber, Hillsboro.
Irie Insurance pregame show, IrieINS.com, the website for all your insurance needs. Visit your local agents at Irie Insurance. In the spotlight tonight, it's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros hosting the Bottineau Braves. Here with our athletic matchup, let's spotlight some academics as well, too, down on the field here with Jim Birkmeyer.
Yeah, thanks, Big Jake. Community Spotlight, Central Valley Schools, Randy Vegan Field, where we're at tonight at Buxton. Of course, the co-op with Hillsboro-Central Valley. Superintendent Jeremy Brandt with us from the Central Valley School. Thanks for being a part of our Community Spotlight and being a part of what we do with YourLiveEvent.com. Here at the Central Valley School, some nice recognition and honors received here recently.
Yeah, Burke, I tell you, first of all, thanks for your live event. It's so great you guys do this. We have people all over the state watching our game, and we really appreciate everything you guys have done for us. And take a look at Randy Vegan Field tonight. I mean, is there a better place in the state to watch a game? Scenic, we're in the woods. The field's beautiful, and Randy still works on it. His name's on the field, so the place looks great. Yeah, we did. The state kind of gives a report card. They let us know how we're doing, and just recently, and we typically have tested high standardized test scores and so on. And this year was no exception. We were given a pat on the back for a number of seniors who were graduating choice ready, and that goes to show the staff we have out here, the individuals dedicated to the education of the kids of Central Valley. And, our enrollment's up to 200 kids, so we're trending the right direction that way. So just so many good things happening around here, and we're excited to be here tonight at a great field for a huge game.
And you're excited because academically, statistics and how that comes back indicates that things are happening in the classroom, and credit to the staff and credit to the students for all working hard.
We're doing things the right way, and standardized test scores are just one thing. That doesn't tell the whole story, but it's part of it, and I feel like our staff has always did what's best for our kids, and as long as I'm here, that's going to be the goal at Central Valley, and just proud of the education we're giving our kids that are going off to college, ready to learn and ready to compete at the college level. So, that's what we're doing, and that's what we're going to keep doing.
Community Spotlight for Buxton Reynolds, the Central Valley District, the Hillsboro District as well, I think can all be said the same thing. You're very proud of and appreciative of all the community support that the school receives.
The Booster Club, the parents, the communities, Hillsboro-Central Valley. I mean, I have 3 kids who go to school here, and I wouldn't want them anywhere else. And you're right, the parents, their hearts are in the right place, and we're doing what's right by our kids. And as I just said, that's what we'll keep doing.
Jeremy Brandt, Superintendent, Central Valley, thanks so much for joining us here on the Irie Insurance pregame show tonight, and go enjoy the game.
Thanks, Brooke. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Jeremy Brandt, Superintendent, part of our Community Spotlight here with YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo-Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime value such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
Big Tex is the name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Tim at 701-430-0877 or Larry 218-368-7989.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
The City of Hillsboro welcomes you with opportunities to build, grow, live, and work in the Hillsboro community. With the City of Hillsboro Renaissance Zone, new businesses and entrepreneurs can use to start a business. The time for you to consider Hillsboro is now. Come see us, make the drive, and visit the City of Hillsboro. Contact city offices or visit www.hillsboro-nd.com. Small town, big opportunity. Experience Hillsboro.
We're about ready to wrap up your Irie Insurance pregame show, so let's get you your starting lineups here tonight for the Bottineau Braves and the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. We begin with the Bottineau Braves as they come in ranked number 4 in the last 11B poll, 6-0 on the year. Last week they were at Rugby as they picked up a 40-14 win. Actually, here, this is the 4th straight road game for the Braves in this one, as they haven't played at home since back on September 2nd, so almost the whole month of September without a home game. They'll come out receiving the football, so they'll come out on offense with the offensive line from left tackle to right tackle being number 51, Bud Wilkie. The number 60, the junior Jake Hennings at left guard. The center is number 56, junior Nick Barbeau. At the right guard will be the senior number 54, Joss Olson, and the right tackle is the senior number 53, Gabe Glassner. At running backs will be seniors number 41, Jacob Shriver, and the fullback will be number 21, Gabriel Deshaw for the Bottineau Braves. 3 receivers in the starting lineup, the junior number 3, Carson Hare, along with seniors number 32, Gabe Nero, and number 4, Eli Bristol. The quarterback will be the senior number 5, Ryder Pullman, for the Bottineau Braves. Again, coming in with the 6-0 record under the direction of head coach Zach Keller on the season for the Braves. Here, again, just looking ahead to next week, a big matchup for them as they take on the Thompson Tommies, and then to finish off their season hosting Park River, a pair of home games for Bottineau to end the regular season. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, here tonight, senior night, so the seniors will be announced for Hillsboro-Central Valley rather than the traditional starting lineup. So the seniors for HCV, the Burros, with 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 seniors on the roster, will come out here with their final regular season home game of the year here from Randy Vegan Field. Here with your starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. You can live the sweet life with American Crystal Sugar. Online, crystalsugar.com. Hoping everyone has a safe harvest season. And you can find out more, including career opportunities with American Crystal Sugar, and live that sweet life. Seniors for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, recognizing the seniors tonight, will be number 8, Harley Hudson, number 10, Riley Olson, along with number 14, Peter Dryberg, number 19, Micah Longthorne, number 24, Cole Hebel, number 30, Reeve Lizer, number 57, Jake Swanson, number 58, Dylan Foss, number 66, Ian Derringer, number 67, Caleb Hattlestead, number 76, Easton Baszler, and number 77, Oscar Leal. Seniors being announced here with their families, mom and dad coming out to them as well. Here, as we also then look at the starting defense here today for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Switching up the defense a little bit, switching to that 3-man front. Here will be seniors number 14, Peter Dryberg at the left end. Right end will be Caleb Hattlestead with Jake Swanson in the middle at the nose tackle. Linebacker will be 2 seniors, number 30, Reeve Lizer, came back to action last week after an injury, got in, gets a start here today. We'll also be joining them will be senior number 24, Cole Hebel, juniors number 44, Caden Kazette, and number 34, Landon Olson. For the Burros in the defensive backfield will be senior number 19, Michael Longthorne at one corner. Number 6, the junior Cody Rage will look to lock down the other side of the field. Free safety will be the junior number 11, Dylan Mitzel, back after missing in last week's win over Harvey Wells County with injury. He back here at his safety spot, joined with senior number 10, Riley Olson for Hillsboro-Central Valley. As they come in here with a 5-1 overall record, winners of 4 straight, including last week's road victory at Harvey Wells County. Next week, they'll be on the road again as they go to Rugby and then at Thompson against the Tommies to finish off their regular season. So the last home game of the regular season here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Burros on defense this year, giving up about 264 yards per game, 146 on the ground, 118 with the pass. Here, they've had the 15 takeaways in this 4-game winning streak. 4 fumble recovers, 11 interceptions, 9 players totaling those 11 interceptions. It's been a balanced team effort for the Burros as they sit on +7 with the give-take ratio. As they look to get it going here today against the Bottineau Braves, we'll also announce our officials for today will be Mike Kraus, Terry Steinhaus, Wade Borth, along with Neil Litton and Shane Weber, our officials for tonight's game. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, the Bottineau Braves. This is yourliveevent.com. We thank you for joining us here today, along with myself, Jake Berkmar, Jim Berkmar down in the field. Keith Meyer with us as well, as we're getting set for the broadcast.
Yeah, we sure are, and these seniors obviously recognized with their parents. Great to see that, and it's a good group of seniors who've done a lot of good things on the field and throughout their school and communities. We applaud them for that, as you see some of the handshakes and hugs and flowers presented to the parents here as well tonight. Field at Randy Vegan Field, absolutely great condition here tonight, as always, is well taken care of course, by Randy and support from throughout the community. But yeah, this is going to be fun tonight. Big Jake, is the atmosphere is here, good crowd on hand, and we're about ready to go with the Burros and Braves here this evening.
We'll kick it off next. This has been your IRA Insurance pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
At Community Co-op, we offer our energy solutions programs to help area farm operations. Hi, this is Rocky Bruin. One of our popular programs is our fuel contracting with only 30 cents per gallon upfront payment, and our pricing programs are a couple quick reasons why you would lock in your fuel contracting price with Community Co-op. Let us help you manage your risk. Call 1-888-935-2281 and we can discuss more of your energy solutions programs from Community Co-ops Lake Park.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Time for our opening kickoff here today from Randy Vegan Field. Our coin toss was won by Hillsboro-Central Valley. They deferred, so Bottineau will be back to receive. They'll be going from right to left, as you'll see it here on your screen. Here's the Braves in the road whites with the purple accents for them, kind of the grayish pants on those uniforms. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, they'll be in the home blues with the white numerals and the white helmets on top, too. Bowden Allen ready to kick things off for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Oh, there we go. Good job, Mark Forseth. He's more than just executive producer. He moves windows, too.
That's good. I've been looking for a guy to do that for me, but in the meantime, Jake, Braves, Burros tonight. Boom, bing, let's go.
I was waiting for it. Here we go as Allen gets it teed up. Back deep to receive for the Braves. Looks like Hare and Abdurrahman back standing at their own 8-yard line. Allen, he's been one who's consistently puts it back deep. Good kickoff average for him as the right-footed kick is off. We are underway. Picked up here at the 13-yard line. Abdurrahman will break it here. Little stutter stake trying to get to the outside. And then a hop back to the inside. He's tackled shy of the 30 on the 27-yard line, which is where Bottineau will begin their first drive of the game.
Good special teams coverage by the Burros in the opening kickoff line drive from Allen, and Abdurrahman shows some really quick feet, and we're going to see the Braves offense putting up some big numbers this season. Burros defense will be challenged. Their defense, as you've said, 9 guys, 11 interceptions, 15 takeaways the last 4 weeks, part of the win streak. Their defense is going to have to play well tonight against a very talented offensive unit here for Bottineau.
Senior Ryder Pullman is the quarterback, brings him out in the pistol set, wing back, tight end on the right side. Back here, hands off, gives to the running back, breaks it to the outside as Shiver gets it up to the 30-yard line, picking up a gain of 3.
Yeah, a few guys there. I saw Riley Olson in the vicinity. He might have got a hand up to kind of trip him up, but Dryberg may have been one of the guys finishing up there. Is a different look here for the Burros on defense tonight, opening up with the 3 down linemen, with Swanson at the nose, Hattleston and Dryberg at the ends. Reeve Leiser, back last week for the first time this season, gets the start here tonight as one of the linebackers.
From the middle of the field, they'll break, send a receiver wide left, one wide right. Power or heavy set towards that right side of the offensive line as they bring the wing back in there in the pistol set. Pullman takes snap, it comes in low, goes in between his legs. He's going back, trying to pick it up. He does get on it, but he is... Wait, hold on. Do they say the Burros got it? They do.
That's Peter Dryberg. Oh, he's picking out a football just like Dad. John gave Burke a couple of raspberries before the game tonight, freshly picked out of the cup, and Pete Dryberg says, Burke, the 14 is coming up with a tackle for loss and a takeaway fumble recovery.
And who else? Dryberg in the last 4+ games now since he returned from the injury.
Unbelievable.
3 fumbles forced, now 2 fumbles recovered, plus 2 interceptions. He has 2 sacks as well, too. And that was just since he started playing defensive end for the first time. 11:05 to go in this first quarter as the Burros take over. In great field position, Riley Olson will come up to the line of scrimmage from the left hash. 2 receivers right side. He'll run a little toss pitch here on the
well defended.
Up the gut run from Landon Olson.
Yeah, well defended by the Braves defense. You see 60 Jake Hennings, also 21 Gabriel Deshaw there. Braves defense, that was a tough yard, and they put some good hits there on Olson, just that 1 yard, and the Braves defense trying to pick their team back up after that first turnover tonight, just minutes, not even 2 minutes into this ball game tonight.
Kyle Halfley will come into play. He got his first touchdown on the season last week. In the rotation at that receiver play, he'll be split out wide to the right side, Longthorn slot right, I formation with Cole Hebel and Landon Olson behind Riley Olson under center. Run the option, hand off,
loose
pull
ball.
back give, ball pops out.
Hebel got back on it. It took a nice hop for Hebel to allow him to get back on. That is, he's tackled there at 32, Gabe Nero. They're on the stop for the Bottineau Braves. Hebel fortunate for that to bounce right back up into his chest as he's falling to the ground.
Going to bring up a 3rd and a long 2 now for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Brandt comes in. He's a tight end on the right side, along with Dryberg, who becomes a wingback right side. 2 receivers left. Hebel, the lone back in the pistol formation with Olson, the quarterback. Waiting for the snap from Hattlestead. Turns, gives to Cole Hebel, who runs the right side. He will power forward and will have the first down.
Yeah, he will. And, it's Jacob Brandt there at right end. That's a nice block there as he sealed that time. He really got the leverage on that outside defender and just pinned him to the inside. That allowed Hebel to come right out there off the edge and get the first down. Be first and goal here from just outside the 7. Brandt's back in, stays in.
Hillsboro-Central Valley last week took advantage of the good field position early to get the touchdown. Trying to do that here today against the Braves. Same formation. Wingback Dryberg right side, 2 receivers left for Olson in the pistol. Motions Dryberg across, whistle comes out.
Receiver left side got going too soon.
That will mark him back 5 yards. So we'll now first and goal from the 12-yard line. First penalty of the night on Hillsboro-Central Valley. Something that hasn't been a huge bother to the Burros on the season as far as number of penalties per game.
It has not, and that one's not what they wanted to see there when they were, at the 7. But Halfley comes in, lines up far left side as he brought the new play in.
Longthorn in the slot left side again. Dryberg has a wing on the right side. They will throw a receiver screen out to Longthorne. He'll look to get to the outside edge. He does, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Burrows.
That was just a toss and catch. Looked pretty simple, didn't it? Took advantage of what they saw. Halfley over there. Nice little block on the edge as well, but it was Longthorne, and I just had a little bit of a hunch when Longthorne got going too soon the play before that might have been his number. It was over to the 19 and for a score.
12-yard reception for the touchdown. Longthorne picking up his third touchdown receiving. 2 consecutive games he's had a touchdown now. Now he looks to kick the extra point here where he is 21 of 22 on the season. Dryberg snap, Olsen hold, kick up, kick. Hold on, we got whistles.
Yeah, we had whistles.
Calling a false start.
So they'll back it up 5. Good atmosphere here tonight. The vehicles lined up all around Randy Vegan Field. Lots of fans in their vehicles. And you know what, Big Jake? Some of these fans have said, hey, Burke, make sure you tell Big Jake that we're watching and listening to yourliveevent.com right here in our vehicles.
Oh, the pressure.
It's about time you step up.
Longthorne will try from an extra 5 yards away. The PAT does have a 29-yard field goal on the air, so he's got the distance as he gets the kick up, and it is good. PAT goes through. Hillsboro-Central Valley, after the takeaway, leads 7-0. Your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seat sales scoreboard.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Burrows take advantage of a turnover, and they go down the field 19 yards in 2 minutes, 7 seconds. Michael Longthorne with a 12-yard touchdown catch on a little wide receiver bubble screen off the left side, beats it around the corner for the score, and then he kicks the PAT, and the Burrows lead 7-0 over the Bottineau Braves.
That's the start the Burrows wanted, a quick start. They got it.
And now Bowden Allen will be on to kick again.
Abdura has switched to the other side here on this kick.
And the kick will go away from him as it's high and picked up by
Abdura.
Abdura. And it is at the 24-yard line trying to jump to the outside. Good breakdown by Landon Olsen. Abdura with the quick move, though, to get a couple extra yards. And he gets it up to about the same position here at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, absolutely. And, yeah, in fact, it will be right at back there and move it back to the 27s after they spot it where he first went out of bounds here on the near sideline. My bad for saying that he had switched sides. I was looking at the number the wrong way, but Abdura again with the kick. He made a great catch off that line drive. If that goes off his hands, that thing's rolling back inside the 10-yard line, so it was a heck of a catch.
2 receivers wide right, 1 left. 2 backs in the pistol formation with the fullback to the right side. Here's a give to the right side. It's Shriver trying to get to the outside edge. He'll run into his own man as he crosses the 30 up to the 34-yard line, picking up 7.
Yeah, he runs so hard. He really does. As Coach Olsen said with a compliment to the running back for Bottineau, Shriver, he's underrated. He runs very, very hard. It was Riley Olsen and Caden Kazette on the tackle. Swanson, the nose guard, busted through and was in that backfield. We'll keep our eyes on that interior line. Braves interior 3 are very good, but Swanson won that battle.
From the right hash, 4 wide, 2 each way in the pistol set. Turn, give, Shriver takes right side, busting through, getting to the stop and getting pumped up, making a play in the backfield.
Well, Swanee there, back-to-back plays. 57 has been in the backfield. If those 2 plays, if that continues, wow. A different front tonight. The Burrows have not shown this front this year. Of course, traditionally, for many years, they've played that 3-man front, but had not shown it this year. So the Braves might be just adjusting and picking up their blocking assignments because they hadn't seen it on film this year.
3rd down as the pass back to looking. Bowman, he's looking right side, throws, and it is caught on the outside edge, down the sideline and wrestled out of bounds by Cody Rage. That time caught for the first down to Carson Hare for Bottineau.
Hare with a nice route. That was a really good pass. Strong arm by the quarterback. We can see why people have talked about him throughout the season. Throws a really good football and right on the money to his receiver and a first down. That's a big, big third down conversion.
Yeah, watching him in warm-ups, put some zip on those tight ones and also can put some distance on it as well, too.
Burrow's defense shifting over to their left.
Almost rotating a linebacker down into a four-man front as they hand off. Shriver will take it up to the 44, just shy of the 45-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play.
Swanson at the bottom. Hattlestead also there. He slipped through a would-be tackler right behind the line of scrimmage. It's a short gain of 2. Talked about the 3-down lineman. You've got Leiser, as I mentioned, getting the start tonight, a linebacker, along with Kazette, Olsen, and Hebel. And you've got Riley Olsen and Longthorn, Rage, and Mitzel. He's back this week. Mitzel, of course, had missed last week with a little bit of a knee injury.
2 receivers right, 1 left. 2 backs in the backfield. Send a man in motion. That's Hare from right to left. Play action, looking back to pass, looking to gun it here over the middle on the crossing route. It's caught. It's caught. Then make one man miss as he slips through 2 defenders. And the first down there for Gabe Nero up into Borough territory at the 32-yard line.
How about that throw? Knowing that he had time, offensive lineman did a good job of blocking, looked downfield, looked off, then went to the receiver. Some yards after catch, well executed by the Braves.
Here after the turnover on the first drive, a couple big plays through the air for 36 yards, moving the chains as they send 2 receivers left, receiver and a wing back to the right side on that near side. From the hash, they hand off, give it to Shriver. He tucks inside. There, the defensive pressure on the outside, and he'll scamper forward here up to the 31 for another 2-yard gain.
Caden Kazette on the tackle for Hillsboro-Central. Alec Kazette, one of the leading tacklers for the Burros this season.
Kazette is the leading tackler with 33.5 tackles on the year. Right behind him, Cole Hebel nipping at the heels with 32.5. It's been a good battle between those two on who's going to lead each week. Receivers bunched up on the right side, 1 left. Pullman back to pass. Pressure comes here over the middle. Pass here is deflected and nearly intercepted that time. There's it. Went away from both the intended receiver and defender that time.
Yeah, and the Burros coaches going out onto the field a few steps here just to remind their guys, hey, where you need to be, where you want to be, and opportunity there, incomplete pass, 5:42 to go first quarter. Leal comes in now to play up front, so that answers the question there, Big Jake. Leal will be the nose guard as Swanson gets a break.
A couple of big receivers for Bottineau as well, too. Both Bristol, who was the intended receiver on that last play, and Nero, both at 6'3". As the 6'3 Pullman play action rolls out to the right side, looking along the edge, and it is bobbled, but it is held.
Yeah, some fancy footwork right along the sideline, and the reception, it was Bristol, I believe, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Bristol will pick up the first down. So
really good footwork along the sideline. As looked like, but he was able to get it under control before he went out of bounds.
10-yard gain for the first down. 3 of 4 passing, 46 yards for Ryder Pullman on this drive. Sends 2 receivers left. 1 right, wing back to the right side as well. Running back behind him in the pistol set. Pullman takes a snap, hands off. Shriver looking to bounce right side, then cuts back inside along the hash mark and is brought down.
Basically at the line of scrimmage, not much there.
Call it a 1-yard gain. Here is
pushed back by Hebel.
Yeah. 5:20 to go in this first quarter. Hillsboro-Central Valley got a takeaway on their first drive. Scored a touchdown on a Longthorn 12-yard reception. Now Bottineau trying to bounce back here on 2nd and 9. They'll bring the play in from the sideline.
And keep in mind this series kept alive on a huge 3rd down pass conversion after a couple of tackle for losses by the Borough defense.
Here is that will be Abdurrahman out wide left side. They run the ball now on the left side, trying to get to the outside with Hare. Hare will then cut back inside, makes one man miss on a little jump cut. And ball nearly popped out at the end there as defender trying to punch it loose, but inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line, gain of 12.
Yeah, Kazette enraged there as he ran through some other tackles, got through the tackle there by Olsen, and some really good speed here on the misdirection coming back around. There's some good speed here for the Braves. Some really good quickness out of that skilled set out of the backfield and with some of their receivers.
While looking for some research, found a couple of highlight videos of Hare on the basketball court. Pretty good out there. As the pass here to the right side over the defense, incomplete. Too far, leading his man just a little too far. Incomplete, brings up 2nd and goal from the 9.
That was a great effort by the receiver there, trying to get to that and bring that in just a little bit off the hands. But tell you what, he got a heck of a lot closer to making that catch than I thought he would when I first saw that ball go through the air. It's a great effort.
Here, trying to attack that wide side. They'll come back here from the left hash. 2 receivers right with Bristol, the wide out. Slot receiver will be Hare. 1 receiver left side, 2 backs in the backfield. Pistol set, turn, toss give here to Shriver. He plants, cuts back inside, and Cazette's there to help clean him up. Swanson turned him back in. Cazette cleaned him up here at the 8-yard line, gain of 1.
Yeah, Hattlestead, Swanson, both back there in the backfield. Then Cazette, he read the play, stayed there at home, and made a really nice tackle. It's 3rd down and goal now from the 8-yard line. A couple of big plays here for both sides.
Shriver, 7 carries. I think 6 of the 7, he's had a man in his face in the backfield having to make someone miss or break a tackle. Here's trying to, long time in the huddle. We'll get a timeout. 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads on your Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seat sales scoreboard over the Bottineau Braves 7-0 on yourliveevent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland. First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online, firststatebanks.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads over Bottineau 7-0 as we hit the timeout. It will be 3rd down, 3rd and goal for Bottineau from the 8-yard line. And key plays here in the red zone, especially inside your 10. You want to punch it in. They tried to pass right, went incomplete. They ran right, then cut back up the middle for a small gain. They come out now with a receiver right side, receiver left side. Also a double tight end on the right side of the formation, including Hare coming at the tight end spot. Pullman back to pass, looking to the right side here, and it is broken on and incomplete. Beautiful play that time by Longthorn to dislodge the football.
Yeah, they brought Cazette on the blitz, and then Longthorn really timed that well. He was patient. He waited to make sure that he didn't have too early of contact. Read it, saw it all the way. A really good job there by the Burros defense. Now it's 4th and goal from the 8 here for the Bottineau Braves. There will be many big plays tonight during this game. This will be among those that will be on the list that we'll talk about when you've got undefeated Bottineau at once beaten Hillsboro-Central Valley. Key game here in Region 2 11B.
So who's going to make the play? Send a man in motion right to left. 3 receivers on that left side. Pullman back to pass, looking right side, throwing the fade. It is the jump ball. It is knocked away again. Pass breaking up, and the Burros get a defensive stand.
Well, they went at Longthorn again, and Longthorn, honestly, to my recollection, he has stood up and he has made a play throughout the season for the Burros in that defensive secondary. They went at him, and he had position again and got a hand in there and busted it up. Turnover on downs.
As I'm reminded here from Keith, Longthorn high jumps. He's got some hops. He can get up there.
And I'll remind you, if we get a chance to talk to him on the postgame show, he'll talk with Burke.
He will. He will.
So we got a timeout here.
Borough timeout as well, so we'll take the full timeout. 3:29 to go in the first quarter. Hillsboro-Central Valley takes over on downs. 1st and 10 from the 8. When we come back, they lead 7-0 on your Tim Cassette Seat Sale scoreboard.
Big Tex is the name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Tim at 701-430-0877 or Larry 218-368-7989.
Hillsboro-Central Valley football out of the timeout. In the transition there, didn't like how they were getting out, so they take the timeout, good to go. 1st and 10, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Braves trying to get their defense to make a stop, get the ball back here, put them in good field position.
Swanson at right guard.
Meanwhile, the Burros send 3 receivers to the right side. Dryberg is the middle receiver in that set. 1 receiver left, back to pass. Olsen throws a wide receiver screen out to the left side. Here's Longthorn, gets to the outside to the 25. He then looks to cut back to the 30. Here now into the side to the 40, trying to rip the ball away. He holds on to it, gets it up to the 43-yard line. And a big 35-yard catch and run for the Burros.
Great execution. You saw the initial block. You called out that trio set of receivers on the right side with Dryberg in the middle. He then becomes that blocker. Great block there. That sprung Longthorn to the side. Gets another block downfield. Defensive pursuit came over. They got there. They reacted, but Longthorn able to step inside, stay inbounds, and pick up the extra 10 yards. Big gain all the way across the 40.
Halfley, Dryberg, Longthorn, trip receivers to the right side. This time Olsen will keep it on a quarterback give. He looks to tiptoe his way through the line of scrimmage, trying to find room, gets it up to the 45, up to the 46. That's a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, not a whole lot there. Just took what he could. And defensively for the Bottineau Braves, they have Jake Hennings, Joss Olsen, Nick Barbeau, 3 down linemen, Jacob Shriver, Gabe Glasner, Gabe Nero, and Gabriel Deshaw. Linebackers, Hare, Bristol, Pullman, and Abdurrahman in the secondary.
Hillsboro-Central Valley offensive coming out. Again, left tackle Easton Baszler out here today with injury, so James Fortman in at that left tackle. So the Burros go back to their traditional pro set. Tight end Dryberg on the right side. I formation. Hebel, then Olsen as Riley Olsen hands off to Landon Olsen. Gets up to the line of scrimmage. It's by a first man and picks up 2 more yards. Sets up now a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, third and 6. And there was a little bit of a seam there and opportunity. Just listening to some of the sideline talk here. Halfley will come in as a receiver now for Hillsboro-Central Valley. You talked about Baszler out this week. I talked to Big 76 here on the sideline, and he says obviously he wants to play, but I said a couple weeks. He said, you know what, I hope I'm back next week, but he says 2 weeks I'm going to be back, so we'll watch and see.
Receiver left, receiver right on 3rd down for Hillsboro-Central Valley. In the I formation, Olsen under center, turns, fakes the fullback give, and then gets away from the defense, throws it off, trying to dump it here to Hebel out of the backfield as he had pressure in his face right away on the blitz, struck it off, and able to at least attempt the pass, but incomplete.
Well, that was heck of a job by Riley Olsen, strong enough to not go down, as I believe it was 54 that had him in the arms there, Joss Olsen. And Olsen, though, avoided the sack and then still able to look out. He saw Hebel just a little bit too high. Hebel, of course, he early on got caught up in some traffic as well, so he couldn't get fully out there. Credit the Braves defense for some pressure up the middle.
2 receivers back deep for Bottineau. The Burros punt just shy of the 50-yard line after the big 35-yard catch and run. Can't pick up another first down to keep the chains moving. And they'll fake it, though. They'll throw it over the middle. It is caught. McRitchie with the catch up to the 35. The trickeration from the Burros special teams.
Yeah, they pull it out of the bag, and they get one there. And remember way back in this early season, I said, who in the what H is Ben McRitchie? Well, I'll tell you what, that's him right there. That's who he is. It's a heck of a catch. He had somebody right in his face. Went up, got it.
Hey, we talked too. Pregame, Coach Keller said big special teams play. Was that the one here, at least in this first quarter, it has been. I formation, 2 receivers each way. Mitzel on the bottom of your screen, right side of the formation. That's that wide side as the Burros operate from the left hash mark. Riley Olson surveys, gets under center, turns, fakes the give, fullback, hands off halfback. Landon Olson bouncing around trying to get that ankle free as it's held on dear life, bringing him down. There was
Gabriel Deshaw, and also there was Jake Hennings. He was trying to get out of the ankle, but I tell you what, the Bottineau Braves defense, they didn't give him any opportunities that he had because that was really good pursuit coming to their left side.
Bring in an extra tight end. Brandt on the right side. Dryberg becomes the second tight end there behind him. 2 receivers left side in a twin set. Hebel, the lone back behind Olson in the pistol. 15 on the clock. Here's they look to run the play. They turn, they hand off. Here to Hebel. He runs forward and stood up just past the line of scrimmage. Picks up about 1.5 yards, 2 yards as he falls forward.
Yeah, tough there in the middle. I believe that was Joss Olson again, wasn't it? The first quarter comes to an end.
Makes the play to end the first quarter. It'll be 3rd and 8 for Hillsboro-Central Valley when we come back on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. The Burros lead the Braves 7-0.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts share this message to all community members about building assets in your community. Hi, this is Maddie Olson. Young people grow strong through positive relationships with adults. It only takes a small investment of time to truly make a difference in a young person's life. You can help build up a young person by taking just a minute to give them words of encouragement and advice, making them feel the true impact they have in the community. A message provided by everyone at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School District.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
3rd and 8 for Hillsboro-Central Valley on the first play of the second quarter. As the clock resets, the Burros come out in a pistol set. Olson run the option, pitches here to Hebel on the right side, gets around the edge, looking for a block, stumbles his way, steps out of bounds. Shy of the first down marker, but inside the 30, and they mark him down on that far sideline down here to the 26.
Well, Riley Olson read that well. He kept that as long as he could, then he went with the pitch as the defender came in on him. See if they can't, looks like they're trying to use Hebel a little bit more here in this running attack as we get going in the second quarter. Mitzel comes in from the sideline with the next play. Brandt stays in as an end. He'll again go off to that right side. Fortman, of course, the left tackle, as you've mentioned, with Baszler out with the injury.
Going to be a 4th and 3 in the pistol set to receivers left side on that wide side. Olson takes a snap back, looks, trying to go deep here to Mitzel, gets free and can't connect as it's overthrown. Came a little inside pass, took him back outside, unable to connect, and it's a turnover on downs.
And Ryder Pullman with the coverage. He and Mitzel really having a good matchup there. Pullman stayed with him, pass a little bit overthrown, as you said, and Pullman was also in position.
So the Braves will take over here this first drive of the second quarter for them with 11:48 to go. They'll take it on their own 28-yard line. There's Pullman, the senior quarterback, gets ready to bring in the play. We'll get a game break here after this one here. Looking on that Thompson.
Yeah, game. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left here.
Here's a give up the middle here to the running back, and Shriver will get it up to the 30-yard line, picking up 2 yards there for Jacob Shriver.
You know, the Burro defense so far has done a pretty good job, if not better than pretty good job against the run early in this game. Swanson, Hattlestead, and Dryberg, 3 defensive linemen.
Second quarter at Fargo Davies High School. Thompson leads Oak Grove 14-11. In that one, you can see that on yourliveevent.com as well as we look at our game break from Lee Elfson and the Furniture Mart. As for your live event pricing with Lee Elfson, where he reminds you that the heart of rock and roll is still being, from what I've seen, I believe him. As we look to pass over the middle, it is caught, completed here, first down and more up here past the 45, mark it to the 46, 16-yard gain, move the chains for the Braves.
Yeah, Rage and others there for the Burros. Well thrown pass again.
And I believe that was Nero with the catch, wasn't it? 32?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Over the middle, the big 6'3" target.
I don't know. I was just getting all excited about the heart of rock and roll.
Well, you can get excited. Here's we got a good game going here, a one-score game. Braves.
I'm so excited.
Looking to run. Here they roll out left side. It's looked like it made that run pass option, but no option that time. And it'll be a loss on the play here for Pullman.
Yeah, pushed out of bounds. Landon Olson there for the Burros. Nobody caught off guard there by the Burro defense. Leal comes in. Also coming in is 75. That, of course, Jack Matson, the freshman. Dryberg and Swanson, a couple of seniors come off.
Here on 2nd and 14. 2 receivers right, 1 left. 2 backs in the backfield with Pullman. Pull back to his right side. Snap comes back, looking to pass. Little pump fake. Another pump fake. Now throws deep, looking over the middle, and it is caught. It's held on to. It's held on as he's fallen down away with the defense draped over him. Big completion that time. Abdurrahman with the first down reception.
Well, how about that? There was legs and arms and getting tangled up and then turning around and looking back. And, yeah, wow, that was a heck of a catch.
36 yards. 36 yards for the Braves, and that puts him here into the, right on the red zone here at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. 2 receivers right side, 1 left. 2 backs in the backfield. They'll turn, they'll hand off. Shriver will take it. He will keep his feet churning.
Great effort.
As a helmet pops off a defender.
Cazette's helmet comes off Matson on the tackle, but Shriver, he pulled people with him for those 5 yards. Cazette will have to come off because of the helmet. Halfley will come in for the Burros.
Here, so the big play for Bottineau. Put him in scoring position where they had the big play last drive, but once they got down here, they couldn't sustain it, turned it over on the 8-yard line. This time they're looking for a different result. 9:30 to go in this first half, trailing 7-0.
Halfley comes in. Of course, we talked with him last week for the first time. He had his first reception, a touchdown offensively. He's played on both sides of the ball and found out this week his nickname, thanks to Reeve Leiser, is Beans.
We're going to need a story on that. Here's the snap, comes back, handoff. Driver hit in the backfield, wrapped up.
Matson
leading the charge. Jack Matson making a play for the Burro defense.
Yeah, Matson low to the ground, quick, tough freshman dude. He and Leal come out. Nice job there by 77 and 75. Halfley, he comes back off. Gazette's back in. Dryberg, Swanson up front defensively. 8:45 to go, first half.
You talk about the subs coming off. That's one thing to monitor as the game goes on. Not a lot of substitutions for the Braves. A lot of guys going both ways every snap. 3rd and 6. Pullman in the shotgun set. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Burrows in that 3-down defensive lineman set. Look to apply pressure as Pullman looking back to pass. Throws over the middle. It is tipped up and
intercepted
on the deflection by Mitzel.
Mitzel was Mitzel on the spot as he was able to get in underneath another receiver back there after that ball was tipped, and Mitzel with great concentration comes up with the second turnover of the night by the Burro defense. That was a huge play.
Last week, missed the game. He told you on the sideline, I'm playing next week. He makes a play there. After the touchback, Burrows will take it over here on the 20-yard line.
And I'm telling you what, we got 14, 17, 19, 20, 26, 28 raindrops coming down right now.
That's impressive that you're able to count all those. Here's the Burrows.
We're about 47 right now. 48, 50.
Here in the I formation, handoff. Landon Olsen looking for a seam right side. Nearly breaks it loose as he picks up 9 yards on that first down carry.
Yeah, hard run there. Shriver on the stop, the tackle for the Braves defense.
Here, so the Braves with a couple of turnovers. One on a bad snap that got away. This one on a tip ball interception in the end zone. 2 red zone drives, no points in this first half for Bottineau.
Burrow's trying to just do some real muscle power football here.
Longthorn will be the receiver here at the bottom of your screen. Here's Olsen, surveys, gets down, takes the snap, hands off. Landon Olsen trying to bounce it around that right side edge. Good outside contain that time. Shriver able to get in, make a stop for Bottineau.
Yeah, Shriver did get back there, as you said, another defender there, but it was Shriver really making that play. We see Jake Hennings, 6'3", 225-pound lineman there for the Braves. They've got some good size. They've spent time. They've been committed to the weight room. A program, if you weren't with us in the pregame show, we talked about just how far this program for Bottineau has come from where they were 5-6 years ago. Credit to that coaching staff and everybody involved there. It takes everybody in the community, and they have done it.
Olsen fell forward enough for the first down. 1st and 10, Burrows under center. Olsen, play action, looking to pass. Dumps it off here to the right side. Too high for Cole Hebel to bring it in, trying to one-hand it, but incomplete.
Yeah, they'd like to have that one over. There's no doubt about that.
Here, so it'll be 2nd and 10. Burrows will have Halfley come in with the play here from the sideline.
Olsen out, Mitzel stays in.
That pass formation here with the extra receiver on the field. Bottineau sticking here with their 3 down linemen, 4 linebacker set.
Still a little light rain coming down here.
Really bringing up those outside backers, though. It's almost like a 52 look that they're giving with
and they've
not
shown
a lot
that
of safety help over the top.
Yeah, they've shown that at times throughout the season.
Wide receiver screen over to Mitzel on the left side. He makes one miss, then tries to make another. He'll get it up to the 38-yard line, 2 yards shy of the first down. 3rd and 2 coming your way.
Carson Hare wondering he maybe thought he was blocked there in the back or whatever, but it ends up the clean block and the move forward. Yeah, back to the Braves. They have from time to time, do they play those, the 2 safeties back, or do they bring them up? Do you look to try to stop the option with more run support, or do you try to shut down the pass? It's kind of a chess game right now. Both the sidelines well coached, and okay, what are you going to do? What are we going to do? Let's try to take away or force you to do. This is good here right now.
Trips bunched up on the right side for the Burrows. That's the wide side of the field. Olsen runs a power here to the left side as he runs through. Ball he pops out, but he was down. He was down when the ball popped out. Tried to be stripped away at that time by Glasner, but the backside had already hit.
Yep, the ball there, and Glasner just says, here it is, Mr. Official, and let's just play football.
So up to the 44-yard line. Here, Hillsboro-Central Valley moves the chain. 2nd first down on the possession. Mitzel is sent out wide to the right side, all by his lonesome. And 3 receivers come here on the near side. Longthorn, Dryberg, and Halfley. Olsen with Hebel in the backfield. Snap comes back. Run the option to the right side. Pitch it to Hebel. He's got room to run. He looks to get to the outside as he cuts back in at the 50. Cross down to the 46, from the 44 to the 46 for an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, and I'm just watching here as hang on here. I'm just trying to pick up this number. Mitzel shaking up again. He was downfield looking to do some blocking, and not sure what exactly happened, but he was down in the field, got all tangled up. He comes off here. Might be that knee again. Injured here a couple weeks ago, sat out last week as we've documented and said, and he's going down here to have the trainer look at it.
We'll monitor that situation as we hit 5 minutes to go in this 2nd quarter. Burrows driving into Braves territory. Run the option. Left side, they hand off. Fullback give. Cole Hebel picks up 4 and gets the first down.
Yep, just right off that left side behind Leal and Fortman.
Our initial report saying Mitzel's cramping. So,
yeah, he's laying down here right in front of the sideline guys, and trainer trying to stretch that out, as you said.
That's our eye in the sky, just keeping tabs on everything out here.
Well, at 6'9.5", he certainly is an eye in the sky, and you put him up in the air 27 feet besides.
It's like
that'd be like 36.5 feet. That's like 6+ times my size.
Maybe 6.5. Here's a give on the inside carry by the fullback Hebel. Ooh, little extra block at the end of the play. All in good.
All within the game of football.
Yep. I think they just got tangled up. I think that's what I saw. But just someone hit the floor.
Well, it was either that or, you know what, I didn't have your flag yet.
We don't like flags. We had the 2 on that first Burrow drive. Since then, haven't had
Oh, I
that
was talking about
longer.
if there was like a flag tied around your belt or something, you know.
Oh, I don't got that one. Here is the I formation for the Burros. Olsen under center, tight end to the right side. They run that way with Landon Olsen looking to get a block. He'll hurdle his way. 1, 2, 3 missed tackles. Now inside the 30, a gain of 10 and another Burro first down.
Really nice run by Olsen, running with some determination. And, hey, you know, I want the rock. Give it to me. I'm going to run hard. He does there.
Junior averaging over 9 yards a carry on the year as the other junior, Mitzel, comes back in. He'll be wide out left side, but first, though, we got
an official's timeout.
Headlights on, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Cars surrounded the field. So we will resume. Mitzel wide left side, Longthorn wide right side. Corner looking to cheat up on that left side. Olsen looking out, and they do bring Hare in from that corner. You're almost an outside
middle
backer
linebacker
spot.
blitz, too.
They run the option, and Olsen will just keep it himself inside, picking up 3 yards.
Yeah, Olsen just tucked it in the other gap. You know, he saw the linebacker sneaking up and really indicating he was going to come on a blitz. So Riley says, all right, you're coming to there. I'm going here.
There. Olsen running that option. He's been doing it for a while now.
Been doing it for a while, and it's he's been watching it since he was like 3 days old.
If you show it, he knows where he's going to take it. Tight end on the left side of the formation. Here's Olsen again. Surveys, then looking to the sideline here.
Well, they're taking some time here now. They're going to take a timeout.
We'll take the timeout here, too. 2:25 to go, first half. Hillsboro-Central Valley driving, leading 7-0 on your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Hillsboro-Central Valley up 7-0 over Bottineau. The Burros and the Braves matching up tonight on yourliveevent.com.
Hey, any updates here? Part of a game break on the Kindred and Central Cass game. We've been able to spot check on that.
That's what I'm trying to pull up right now I click on that link there at yourliveevent.com.
You want me to talk for a little bit more, and just fill some time so you can do that? I'm a little bit nervous with a microphone on, so don't take so much time because what would I talk about forever? Keith, you be quiet, okay? Don't open up your mic.
Second quarter, Kindred leads 7-0 over Central Cass.
What was that?
7-0 Kindred in the second quarter.
They lead over Central Cass.
Yes, it looks like Kindred, though, with the ball at the 10-yard line, here driving, trying to add to that lead.
Dryburgh split out wide this time to the near side of the field.
Longthorn then in the slot, 2 receivers right side, here with Halfley and Mitzel. Olsen back to pass, here on 2nd and 6. Pressure comes, he turns, he keeps his feet alive, he throws to the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown! Cole Hebel sneaks behind everyone, and it's lofted through by Riley Olsen for the touchdown pass.
Well, they were really paying attention to Longthorn, and they didn't want to leave Dryburgh. He just ran a short route and just stayed stationary if he needed to block or needed to be check down for Riley Olsen. But how about the look for Riley Olsen, though, to stay with it, keep the eyes downfield, and put that thing right on the money.
Riley Olsen with his 9th touchdown pass of the year.
And he can put that money in the bank.
And 9 touchdowns against 0 picks on the season. Here's a snap back, Longthorn kick, low line drive, skims, and Nope, missed it. So the PAT is no good. Hillsboro-Central Valley, though, extends their lead on the 25-yard completion. Riley Olsen to Cole Hebel. They lead 13-0. Your Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
Vroom on over to the Hillsboro Body Shop, where they work on anything automotive. Cars, pickups, trucks, semis, and more. The guys have a combined 25 years of experience with professional, top quality, and timely automotive service. It's Ben and Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop, Call 701-636-4981. Getting cars, pickups, semis, and more. If it moves and needs work, bring it over to the Hillsboro Body Shop. Call Ben Alba and Tyrell Lee, 701-636-4981. The Hillsboro Body Shop.
Riley Olson, his second touchdown pass of the game. This one a 25-yard strike to Cole Hebel, and the Burros lead 13-0 here in the second quarter as they'll kick off for the first time tonight, going from right to left. Here's Bottineau teeing it up, 2:18 to go in this first half. Reminder coming up at halftime, we'll have your Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro, Ryan Opdahl halftime report. We'll check in at some of the area scores. We'll get you some first half stats, some coaches' comments as well, all coming your way when we hit halftime as we get the kickoff from Allen. And the tee almost went as far as the football on that one. Is kind of a squib kick, and it will just be falling on here out at the 26-yard line. Nope, they're going to mark it forward.
Yeah, it's further upfield, closer to
the 28.
Yeah, and you know what? Either with a return or with that shorter kick, Braves have been starting at their 26, 27, 28-yard line. 13-0, 2:16 to go, first half.
Yeah,
Bottineau has a couple of timeouts left.
Officially marked at the 29. The last two drives for the Braves. They've put together a march, but a turnover on downs inside the 10 and a red zone interception have killed those two drives.
They've been great defensive plays on those turnovers.
As they motion the man left, now looking to pass here off into the flat to the left side. Too high that time. Intended receiver was Eli Bristol. Incomplete for Ryder Pullman.
And Longthorn right there in the vicinity. Single coverage.
52, 62, 90. 5 of 11, 98 yards and a pick in the first half here now for Ryder Pullman after that incomplete pass.
And you go back to that, tackle for loss, strip, fumble recovery by Dryberg. A great individual play. You go back to Mitzel's interception. That was off a deflection. Stayed with it, diving for that. Got in underneath a Braves player and, made a fantastic catch there for the INT. And then Riley Olson's last touchdown pass.
Here's the quarterback draw this time for Pullman. He breaks it here to the outside as he is planted by Cole Hebel, just waiting for him at the 43 and upends him about a yard shy of the first down.
Yeah, Pullman, he certainly can run. He's not going to keep it all the time, and run a lot. Not one of those type of scrambling quarterbacks that we've seen in some of the other weeks, but certainly has the ability, has the skills to do so. Get some positive yardage there to bring up a third and very manageable 1 yard.
Real quick, talking about those big plays by the defense in that first quarter. Don't forget pass breakups by Michael Longthorn on third and fourth down. Here's the give here to Jacob Shriver. He will pick up the first down as he gets up to the 44-yard line. Gain of 6. Clock stops while they move the chains.
Yeah, good blocking over on the right side of the offensive line there for the Braves. Gabe Glassner and Joss Olson.
Braves right up to the line of scrimmage. Here with 90 seconds to go. Snap comes back. Pullman, pressure in his face. He's throwing deep down the field. It is caught. It is caught down here inside the 20 down to the 15. Is where they'll get it down there as Bristol gets the big play completion.
Yeah, Riley Olson got turned around, and Shriver with a key block. The running back, fullback stays in to help. He gets a block on Hattlestead, who had beat his guy off the edge. Hattlestead, though, couldn't get to the quarterback, Pullman. He delivers downfield. Bristol makes the catch. The Braves are in business here late in the first half.
47-yard completion over the top that time, right down the seam. And the Braves look to draw one score closer if they can. 2 receivers left, 1 right, 2 backs in the backfield. Pullman sends a man in motion, left side to right side. Flags come out.
Delay procedure.
First penalty on Bottineau here today. Mark him back 5 yards.
Yeah, they still have their 2 timeouts remaining, 56 seconds, so tons of time. 20-yard line now after the penalty flag. Halston, Swanson, Dryberg defensively up front for the Burros. Have Olson, Gazette, and Leiser and Hebel at linebackers. Secondary still the same with Mitzel, Longthorn, Olson, Rage.
Braves offense here has been powered by the pass in this first half. They tried a couple plays earlier in the half. Some of the lobs up to their bigger targets. One of those beat Bristol outside the left side as they run into each other. Now Pullman will look to roll it to the right side. Passes over the middle, lobs it in. It's complete to right on the sideline. It is caught but stepping out of bounds.
Gabriel Nero.
Nero, he did secure the catch.
He did
secure the
Yeah,
catch.
he caught it right here on the sideline. Nice catch. Lots of pressure coming on Pullman. He stood there in the pocket, floated it downfield. Nero makes the reception right around the 11-yard line, stays down here in inbounds, and is forced out of bounds at the 6. So it's 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 for a first down, 6 for a touchdown. 30-plus seconds to go here in this first half. Yeah, just by a little bit. White shoes on white shoes.
Sometimes at 13.5 versus a 13. Here's the snap coming back. Pullman play action, rolls out to his left side, looking, being pressured, coming here, passes up and tipped, and it is incomplete, broken up. Cole Hebel on the pressure, got the hands up and knocked it away.
And Reeve Leiser is on the field. He's in pain here at the 5-yard line. Trainer will be coming out. We'll have an injury timeout here.
31 seconds left before the half. We take the timeout. Burrows leading 13-0. Your Tim Kazette Seat Sales scoreboard.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee power tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they will assist you with any building plans you're considering. And they remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301. Hillsboro Lumber, Hillsboro.
Well, Reeve Leiser will be helped off the field here after going down with the injury. They'll attend to him, and meanwhile his Borough teammates will try and make the next play as the Braves look to make their play as well. 3rd and 1. They have it on the 6-yard line.
Halfley's in at linebacker, replacing Leiser. Halfley able to play a lot of positions here.
Offensively, Pullman will be in the pistol set. Shriver behind him. They'll have a H-back on the right side of the formation. 2 receivers wide out left, 1 right. They motion across right to left side with that H-back. Pullman can't quite handle the snap, and he doesn't get the push he wants, and Kazette brings him down for the loss.
Yeah, Caden Kazette on the tackle for loss. Clock running, 21. Now a timeout.
And the timeout that time here by the Braves. They'll have it 4th down when we come back. 20 seconds to go in the first half on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Hillsboro Vets Club welcomes you for Broasted Chicken Saturdays, 5:30 till 7:30. Fries and coleslaw along with delicious broasted chicken. It's the best chicken I've ever had. Roasted chicken, dine in and take out at Saturdays at the Hillsboro Vets Club. And after the home football games, make sure that you stop in for free pizza and talk about the game with all the Borough fans at the Hillsboro Vets Club. Wishing the Burrows good luck and thanking the community for your support.
20 seconds left before half. Big 4th down coming up for Bottineau, trailing 13-0 to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Burrows with a couple passing touchdowns, 1 to Michael Longthorne, 1 to Cole Hebel, both from Riley Olson. Now the Borough defense trying to make it a three-peat here with a red zone stop in this first half against a good Bottineau offense. Pullman in the pistol set, 1 back behind him, 2 receivers left, H-back on the right side. He's looking to pass. Here on the slant route, it is
incomplete.
Couldn't hold on. Looked like Dryberg at the defensive end might have just gotten the passing lane and forced Pullman to sidearm it a little bit. Came out a little bit low, incomplete, and a 4th down stand for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Yeah, it was Landon Olson that was back there in the coverage. Really did a good job as the linebacker of staying with that receiver. And on 4th down, the Burros defense does stand there. There's 16.9 to go in this first half. Still 13-0. Braves, they've done some really good things, just have not been able to, execute on all of the plays when they've had, some 4th down or they've been around the goal line, plus a couple of turnovers.
Imagine the Burros here will just take a play to try and run out the half. They do have the option to receive as they will hand off. The ball
loose.
pops out.
Braves football?
Oh, are they going to say he's down? What are they going to say?
I'm waiting.
Braves football.
Braves football. Braves football. They strip it out at the 10. 10 seconds to go. So, whoa, Nelly.
Little extra life, little extra breath. Second bite at the apple now for the Braves. Still one timeout. Yep. Still one timeout here. They have it on the 10-yard line.
They can run a couple of plays here with 10 seconds and a timeout, so.
So
watch for Gabriel Nero if they put him in motion.
They ran that slant last time as Nero goes out wide to the left side. Here in a 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, spread out formation. Pullman sends a man in motion, slot left here to the right side. Back to pass, looking here over there. It's tipped up and picked off! Picked off by the Burros as they fall down. They can't.
Rage with the interception after it's deflected. I'm not sure who deflected that, but Rage comes up with the pick.
Was that? I don't know. It looked like it might have been Landon Olson on that side with the deflection.
That's who I was thinking it was. I saw a 4. I'll give Olson credit for the deflection. Rage gets credit for the interception. A big interception there. 3 turnovers in the Braves, 1 on the Burros here in the first half.
Burros will just come out in the kneel-down formation now. Olson will kneel it, and that will take us to the half. Hillsboro-Central Valley, 13-0 lead over Bottineau on your Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard as we come to our halftime report from Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Ryan Opdahl Agency on West Caledonia Avenue. We'll go down to the field right away with the head coach of Hillsboro-Central Valley, Scott Olson.
Yeah, hey, Coach, first half, you're up 13-0. You're winning the turnover battle. You're doing some good things.
Yeah, but that was years off my life there, last one. We're battling when we're inside the 20. They've got some big shots on us, but we're battling when it's crunch time. We got to keep pushing, keep doing what we do in the second half with our run game. I hope we keep leaning on them. They'll break.
All right, appreciate it. Good luck to you. Head coach Scott Olson for the Burros here at halftime. They lead 13-0 at Randy Vegan Field. Parents' senior night here for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. They come in with 1 loss. Bottineau undefeated, ranked 4th in the state right now. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads by those 13 points at the half from Ryan Opdahl. Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro, the Ryan Opdahl Agency. Talk to Ryan Opdahl for your insurance. Give him a call during the weekday hours. You can text him now if you'd like. He'll respond. And just say, you know what? Burke's talking about you on the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance halftime report with yourliveevent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley leading Bottineau 13-0.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Reed Insurance, Terry Reed and Julie Larson, serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail. They're here to help you with the insurance you need. Located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro, call Julie or Terry today at Reed Insurance, 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the insurance coverage you need. You can depend on Reed Insurance.
Halftime score, the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros lead the Bottineau Braves 13-0. After that first half let's look at the summary here. With the Bottineau starting off with the football, their second play, they end up a low snap. It would be a fumble recovered by Hillsboro-Central Valley, and then they would go 19 yards in just over 2 minutes. A Michael Longthorne 12-yard touchdown catch. Longthorne kicked the PAT, and the Burros lead at 7-0. Bottineau comes back. They drive it down inside the Burro 10, down to the 8-yard line. That's where they turn the ball over on downs. Part of 4 defensive stands inside the 20 by the Burro defense against the Braves in that first half. Burros come back. They would turn it over on downs as well. Then they get an interception from the Braves. There is Mitzel picks off a deflected pass in the end zone. After the touchback, the Burros then go 80 yards as they cap it off with a Cole Hebel 25-yard touchdown catch from Riley Olson, his second touchdown pass in the game. The PAT was no good. Burros led 13-0, 2:18 to go in the half. Far from uneventful over the last 2:18, as the Braves get it down again inside the 20, down here to the 6-yard line after just having the laces or something of the cleat step on that sideline going out at the 6 was the call there, as Zaniro couldn't get into the end zone, but would give him the ball there at the 6, end up in a 4th down, incomplete pass, knocked away, and the Burros take over. They run one play with 10 seconds left, but they fumble it and give a second chance for the Braves from the 10-yard line, and it's a deflected pass for an interception again. This time Cody Rage with the pick, and the Burros get it back here to kneel out the half, leading 13-0 after 2 quarters of play. In the first half, Bottineau with 199 yards of total offense, 159 through the air, 40 on the ground, but 3 turnovers hurting their efforts in that first half. Hillsboro-Central Valley, 167 yards of total offense, 70 yards on the ground, 97 through the air, just the 1 turnover for them in that first half. We'll take a look at the individual stats when we come back here on your Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro halftime report. You're watching on yourliveevent.com.
We've been around long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Cess van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Cess van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils, because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro, for when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or need tire repair. Visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum, thank you for your business, and they look forward to continuing to serve you at Sorum Oil Company.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro-Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club encourages everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. Go Boroughs! New Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans are here. In the Hillsboro area, contact Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877. These new Golden Harvest Gold Series soybeans feature exclusive genetics and high-demand trait platforms like Enlist E3 soybeans and XtendFlex soybeans. Golden Harvest Seeds. Talk with your area representative, Tim Cassette, 701-430-0877 for Golden Harvest Seed.
Halftime score at Central Valley. Randy Vegan Field. The scoreboard shows the Hillsboro-Central Valley Boroughs leading 13-0 over Bottineau as we check out some of the other scores around the area in this one. Here in Region 2 play, Thompson leads Oak Grove in a Region 2 versus Region 1 matchup, 28-11 at half in that one. Region 1, here's a key matchup here for playoff seeding as Lisbon leading Northern Cass 32-0 in the half in that one. Halftime in Castleton, Kindred leads Central Cass 7-0 in that battle between the
Heck of a
Vikings and the
defensive
Squirrels.
game there, huh?
Yeah, that's a good one there. All those games for you available for your viewing at yourliveevent.com. Here as in our first half here today, quick look at the individual numbers here for the Bottineau Braves rushing the ball. Jacob Shriver with 11 carries totaling 26 yards. Ryder Pullman with 3 carries for 2. It was Carson Hare with 1 for 12. 15 carries, 40 yards on the ground. Through the air, Carson Hare with a 1 catch for 12. It was... Got to double check my number here. Khalil Abdurrahman with a 1 catch for 36 yards. It was Gabe Nero with 3 catches totaling 54, and Eli Bristol with 2 catches totaling 57 yards here for the Bottineau Braves in the first half. Ryder Pullman was 7 of 16 passing, 159 yards, 2 picks in that first half, part of 3 total turnovers for the Braves. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Boroughs, Landon Olson, 6 carries, 25 yards. Cole Hebel with 7 carries, 35 yards. Riley Olson, 3 carries for 11 yards, 1 team carry on a kneel down for a loss of 1 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 17 carries, 70 yards on the ground in the first half. Through the air, Michael Longthorne had 2 catches for 47 yards and a touchdown. Dylan Mitzel, 1 catch for 8 yards. Cole Hebel, 1 catch for a 25-yard touchdown. And Ben McRitchie on a fake punt had a 1 catch for 17 yards and a first down for the Boroughs. Riley Olson through the air, 5 of 8 for 97 yards, 2 touchdowns passing in the first half. 1 turnover for the Boroughs as the team. Michael Longthorne was 1 of 2 on the PA kicks. Dylan Mitzel and Cody Rage with interceptions. Peter Dryberg with a fumble recovery for the Boroughs defense. That's our first half stats. We'll look towards the second half when we come back. This is your Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro halftime report.
North Dakota state law requires students attending school to be up to date on immunizations that protect them from life-threatening diseases such as measles, chickenpox, mumps, or pertussis. Trail District Health Unit reminds parents to get your children all the recommended vaccinations for their health and the safety of our community. Contact Trail District Health Unit if you have any vaccination questions or if you would like to schedule an appointment. Call 701-636-4434 for Trail District Health Unit.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
Here's another reason why you should contact Mike, Darren, and Tim at Wright Implement Hillsboro. Let them know I said call Wright Implement.
For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Wright Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Wright Implement for farm equipment, repair, and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Wright Implement, 701-636-5692.
Halftime report on yourliveevent.com. Your Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro halftime report. Back down to the field for our halftime coaches' comments.
Yeah, Coach Keller with us for the Bottineau Braves. Man, you had opportunities first half, couldn't cash in.
Yeah, I mean, our guys are playing hard. I think we're playing a good football game. It's just we're not getting the bounces right now. We dropped 2 touchdown passes. I mean, 4 times we've been inside the red zone and haven't scored. I mean, credit to them for playing good defense. We gotta bounce back.
Yeah, what else to tell the guys at halftime? Any adjustments you got to make?
I mean, a few things we can do in our blocking scheme, but I mean, it's just 2 good football teams throwing haymakers. It's just who's going to adjust and who's going to bounce back.
All right, appreciate your time. Good luck.
Thank you.
Coach Keller for the Bottineau Braves class act. Appreciate him taking time here during the halftime show from Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. Thanks to you for watching tonight, listening in on yourliveevent.com. Make sure that you subscribe. It's free to watch, yourliveevent.com. We'll always appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. And I know we've got viewers tonight here in Texas, California, and all over the local area and across the country. So it's yourliveevent.com. Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance. Halftime report coming to a close. Hillsboro-Central Valley leading 13-0. Take a look at the Massey Ferguson 1800 M Series premium compact tractors at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. The 1800 M Series gives you the extra comfort and ease of use along with up to 39 horsepower and the versatility you need for long days on the toughest tasks. You also get a rear PTO with added features to make running your implement simpler. Visit with Chuck or Neil at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. Call 218-784-2961 to set up a demo or learn more about the Massey Ferguson 1800 M Series.
Don't let the flu get you down. Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsboro Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsboro Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsboro Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsboro Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsboro Drug.
13-0 after our first half. We get our second half going. Hillsboro-Central Valley will have the football, or will receive the football to start half number 2. There's another score coming in from around the area in 9B. Maple River leads Griggs-Mankota at the half 34-8 here tonight. Get another matchup for you on yourliveevent.com. Go to the website. The homepage there has the broadcast schedule all set there for you. You can click on whichever game hits your viewing pleasure.
Maple River making a push towards the playoffs, trying to get one of those, looks like right now, 2 seed. They're working towards that.
Yeah, likely top 2 seed. Both these two teams here looking to become a top 2 or higher seed. They are locked into a at worst third in the region finish, but certainly some big games coming up next week with Bottineau and Thompson, and then Hillsboro-Central
and
Valley
Thompson
and
the week
Thompson
after.
In the final week of the regular season as well too. So coming down the stretch run, looking for some good games. The Braves will kick off, and they will kick it deep, as it will then just kind of roll, be picked up by the up back for the Burros. Here as Hebel just holds on to it as he's brought down at the 32-yard line to start half number 2.
Yeah, just a little short, softer kick that Hebel was able to field and just get a couple of yards there and start at the 33-yard line.
James Fortman, Oscar Leal, Caleb Hattlestead, Riley Richter, Dylan Foss. Here is double check.
Yeah, it's Swanson for Richter.
Right tackle, or right guard. Okay, Peter Dryber, your tight end. Michael Longthorne, Dylan Mitzel, your receivers. Riley Olson, your quarterback, under center, with Cole Hebel and Landon Olson, the backs in the I formation behind him with the two receivers set to the right side. Run the option right side. Give it to Hebel. He busts through as he keeps going as he breaks a tackle up to the 50, crossing midfield. Maybe a little frustration from that last carry taken out on that run there of 17 yards.
Yeah, just power football off that right side, running in behind Swanson, the right guard, and also Dylan Foss, the right tackle. You know, quietly, Foss is having a pretty solid year for the Burros. You know, it's a young man that, really hadn't heard about coming into the season.
Receivers each way. Here in between the hashes, shaded towards the left side of the field. Olson under center, turns, gives back to Landon Olson as he bursts through the line. Then he's wrapped around the race, keeps the feet moving as they hold on, bring him down here at the 41-yard line, and a 9-yard gain for Landon Olson.
Gabriel Nero on the tackle. Mitzel comes in. Burrows just coming straight ahead, trying to set the tone here in the second half and be physical. They're up by 2 scores. This is one here that they want to finish off, taking the opening kickoff here in the second half.
From the left hash mark, Dryberg a tight end on the left side of the line. I formation with Hebel and Olson, 2 receivers. Longthorne, Mitzel here to the top side of your screen. Olson turns, runs the option, keeps himself, busts through, runs over a would-be tackler, gets a first down to the 33-yard line.
Carson Hare on the tackle. Sorry there, Big Jake. Hare on the tackle, and the Burros guys up front, I think, been talking about here at halftime some of those blocking schemes and what do we do, and they're coming out firing off the ball and opening up some holes.
Kyle Halfley will come in as a receiver, left side at the bottom of your screen, or the left side of your screen as we watch it. Longthorne out on the right side of the formation. Olson gets down under center, sneaking up into that A-gap. Everybody up on the line here pretty much for the Braves as they give it to Olson. Landon Olson hurdles one defender, slips by another, gets his way down inside the 20, and a 15-yard gain for another Burro first down.
Yeah, that's very hard running. Eli Bristol makes the tackle, but the tackles are being made, 8, 9 yards, 10 yards downfield. The point of attack, line of scrimmage, has been HCV. The Burro Blue has been really getting off the ball and getting it done here on this opening drive, second half.
3 first downs to start the half. Good thing that veteran chain gang crew on the sideline knows what they're doing. 2 receivers to the left side for the Burros. Yeah. I formation, tight end right side. Here with Dryberg, they'll run the option left side. Olson will keep it himself as he squirts through and nearly squirts away from everyone.
But again, on 9 yards here. Wow, he's inside the 10 to the 9.
Here, just shy of the first down.
Coaching staff continuing to encourage everybody here to get after it, be physical.
Your viewpoint or audio viewpoint from down the sideline. Intensity here between the 2 sidelines. It's, to me up here, seemed fairly quiet throughout the game.
Yeah, it's been quiet. There's been other games that have, we've had more noise, but certainly there's focus here.
So Olson here on second and short. Looks out, sees the official counting down the clock, gets under center and takes a snap, run the option left side. He'll keep it himself on the edge, looking to get outside, and he will get in for the score from 9 yards out.
Yeah, really great blocking up front, and also the other, Oscar Leal, tremendous block inside, actually helping one of the Braves player up after Olson was already into the end zone. But really, really good job of blocking up front by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Give those guys on that line of scrimmage tons of credit because they deserve some accolades there.
Here is the
you want audio, that's the guys you're going to talk about.
Burrows going for the PAT. 1 of 2 today for Longthorne as Dryberg with the snap, Olson with the hold. It's back, it's down, it's up, it is good. And that makes it 20-0. Hillsboro-Central Valley leading over Bottineau on your Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Thanks for watching tonight on YourLiveEvent.com.
Lee Brothers Sales. Highway 9 in Ada invites you to order your new Buick and Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazers, Traverse, and Enclave, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet and Buick dealer, providing sales and a service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch, Smurf, or Jay. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada, 218-784-2000.
Do you need new furniture? You know, real furniture that's comfortable and built to last. Something stylish that you can enjoy watching the games on, entertain friends on, or just relax with the family? Then there's only one place and one person you need to visit. Lee Olfson Furniture Mart in West Fargo. From beds to couches and everything in between, they have the best selection at the best prices and always no interest financing available. Visit with Lee Olfson, Platinum Sales Specialist at Furniture Mart, and don't forget to ask for Lee and get the special Your Live Event pricing. Call or text 200-8019 or stop in. Make sure you ask for Lee.
Bottineau to kick things off for Hillsboro-Central Valley, leading 20-0, 8:49 to go in this third quarter. Allen's kick, nice line drive kick, will be picked up back here at the 11. No, now it will be bobbled and finally picked up. Here's Hare, will get it up to the 22-yard
26.
line.
You're at the 26, my friend. You're at the 26. Special teams coverage. A number of guys down there for Hillsboro-Central Valley as we see Cason Buckholz and others again. Owens, and it's a big drive by Hillsboro-Central Valley to begin the second half. They made a statement there. They got after it up front. Haddleston at center. He anchored that offensive line, and, man, they were getting 8-9 yards a pop on that drive. We'll see what the Braves now respond offensively.
As they hand off on the first play, Jacob Shriver, he's hit in the backfield and brought down. Jake Swanson, he gets up and
bear hugged him.
He takes him down for a 1-yard loss. There brings up now 2nd and 11. Offense for the Braves here with Bud Wilkie at left tackle, Jake Hennings left guard, Nick Barbeau at center, Joss Olson at right guard, Gabe Glasner at right tackle, Jacob Shriver, the running back, Gabe Deshaw at the fullback, Gabe Nero, Eli Bristol, Carson Hare, the wide receivers, Ryder Pullman, the quarterback, as the senior brings his team up. Looking to get some points here for the offense. Two receivers left, one right, H-back on the right side. Back to pass, Pullman looking, finds the receiver on the comeback route and keeps his feet going, still on his feet, wrapped up, no whistle blown, up to the 40-yard line, gain of 15.
Little out route and stretched that in and got the extra yards after the catch. Move the chains there for the Bottineau Braves offensively, trying to respond, trailing by 3 touchdowns midway through this third quarter. Beautiful night here at Randy Vegan Field tonight, yourliveevent.com. Thanks to our sponsors who make our broadcasts possible. Please patronize the businesses that you're seeing here and hearing their commercials.
Carson Hare, who caught that last catch, he's in the slot at the bottom of the formation on the right side. Play action, back to pass, pressure in the face. Pullman throws over the middle, it's incomplete. Off the hands, dropping that time, out of the backfield, unable to complete it. Incomplete for a second down.
Kyle Halfley is in that backfield coming with extra pressure. There might be maybe some frustrations setting in here and may have heard some footsteps coming as well. But it's second down and 10. But Halfley coming on that pressure up the middle.
Halfley in at linebacker here in this formation.
Old Beans is making his name here.
2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Pullman, play action, back to pass, looking over the middle. Incomplete, overthrows his intended receiver on that far sideline and brings up third down.
Hebel had good coverage underneath, didn't he? Wasn't that Hebel over there, 24?
Hebel
linebacker.
Yeah, Hebel underneath, and then you had Rage over the top there at the corner.
Yeah, they really defended that well. Haddlested, he's not had a sack here yet tonight, but I'll tell you what, he's working extremely hard from that left end position and just continuing to come with a rush and a push and really testing the right side of that Bottineau offensive line. Watch Swanson here at the nose. We'll see if he shifts or what he does.
They'll bunch up the receivers in the diamond pattern here to the right side. Back to pass, looking, pressure coming, throw over the right side. It's caught and planted here by Longthorn coming up, and they're going to mark him about a yard short of the first down. Gain of 9.
That's a big stick there by 19, at about a buck 51, if that much, wearing the spikes. But that's a big-time hit and driving him back. I was talking about Swanson at the nose. Bottineau doubled him that time as the left guard came over to help out.
4th and 1, just past midfield. Braves keeping the offense out there.
Now there's some noise down here from the fans. Great crowd here tonight all the way around the field at Randy Vegan Field. Cars, and there's people, and this is fun, and it's 4th and 1.
2 receivers right, Bristol and Hare as they hand off here. Shriver, he will bury his way through as he gets across for the first down on the gain of 2.
He's just steady, runs low to the ground there, and got the necessary yardage to move the chains. Hard runner, straight ahead, get the first down. He does.
Definitely that lower the head, hit the hole. He's done some nice work to avoid some tackles in the backfield. A little shiftiness, but yeah, definitely a downhill running back there for Shriver. Here, Bristol and Hare out to the right side. Here in this 3-receiver set, H-back left side. They hand off. Shriver wrapped up by Swanson. He's brought back down to the line of scrimmage. Kazant also in there to help take them down.
Actually, that was Hattlested. Hattlested 67. It was Swanson and Dryberg who came with the pressure. That was Hattlested who wrapped him up and threw him to the ground.
Seeing 6s, seeing 5s. I just saw the 7. Here is it 2nd and 10. Pullman bringing the play in from the sideline for the Braves. 5:50 to go in this third quarter, trailing by 3 scores. In the pistol set, H back to the left side. Pullman waits for the snap. It comes back. He'll play action. Looking here. He's trying to step up, make a play, gets away from Dryberg, runs up here. Now Landon Olsen will come over, make the stop as he gets him on the near far sideline. Inbounds and tackled a yard shy of the first down marker.
Away from that, man, was there a collision? Swanson for Hillsboro-Central Valley and Shriver for Bottineau. Swanson was coming with a bull rush. Shriver stepped in as the fullback to help out and get a piece of him, and those two collided. It was just smack. And they both stopped in their tracks, and they looked at each other, and they patted each other on the helmet and said, here we go again.
Pullman will play action, looking to pass down the left sideline here. It's intercepted. Intercepted by the Burros as they pick it off again. What a play that time. Cody Rage's second pick of the game, 3rd on the year.
Rage with 2 picks tonight and 6. Another turnover on Bottineau. That is their 4th tonight. This Burro defense with 3 picks tonight. It gives them 14 on the year.
Rage stepping in here with some injuries a couple
That's
games
19
ago.
turnovers they have forced in the last, this being now game 5 in this stretch. That's how you win football. It's a part of the formula.
Well, part of the formula now for the Burros will
Cook
be what
it
they
up,
do last
stir
drive.
it up.
Let's see them. They're coming out the same philosophy. Let's run the ball as they come on in that I formation.
Let's go,
Olsen waits, lets the clock tick down, taking his time. Here's the handoff here to Cole Hebel. He's hit in the backfield, spun back, forward progress. Will only be about a 1-yard loss there, but good pressure that time by the defense of Bottineau.
Yeah, it's first guy in there is 60. That's Jake Hennings.
Here, so Jake Hennings there, one of the defensive tackles in that 3-man defensive front, along with Joss Olsen at the nose, Nick Barbeau at the other tackle. Shriver, Glasner, Nero, and Deschaux at the linebackers. Hare, Abdurrahman, Bristol, Pullman, the defensive backs for Bottineau. Olsen here under center, gets down, takes a snap, runs the option, looks to pitch it here to Landon Olsen on the right side around the edge, and he is brought down after a 5-yard carry, bringing up now a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, and good tackle there on the far sideline as we look here. It's Eli Bristol for the Bottineau Braves. Less than 4 minutes to go. stepping out of bounds with 3:57. It's 20-0. Hillsboro-Central Valley extending their halftime lead with a opening series touchdown drive here of this third quarter.
Riley Olson had the running touchdown, his third of the day. He has 2 passing, 1 running from that quarterback position. So the senior brings his team up to the line of scrimmage. Receiver right, receiver left, I formation on the pro set. Tight end is Peter Dryberg. Here on the left side. Full turn, play action, looking to pass. Olson with a little time. Now he'll scramble out right. Heaves it downfield, and it is incomplete. Little miscommunication on the quarterback rollout there between Mitzel and Longthorn. Both receivers in the vicinity. Incomplete pass.
And something else I think took place, not exactly sure, but there was some instructions given here from the sideline. Not sure if somebody else didn't run a route or if didn't pick up a block, but 4th down here.
So it will be punt scenario for the first time today for the Burros.
Well, their second time in the punt formation. If they punted it, it'll be the first time they punt tonight. Coming onto the field now is 56 Cooper Broughton. They get him lined up here on special teams.
James Fortman is the punter. Braves looking like they want to bring pressure. Snap comes back. Fortman does get the punt off. Good punt. Fair catch is called for and fielded here at the 36-yard line. So from the 31 to the 36, we flip sides of the field. The Braves take over here. 3:43 to go in this third quarter.
33 yards, no return. Net 33 for Fortman. Done a nice job punting this season for Hillsboro-Central Valley, and now the Braves offense gets another opportunity. They've moved the ball tonight, but they've had 4 turnovers, and they've missed some of their own opportunities as well.
Turnovers and red zone inefficiency, the story for the offense here for Bottineau. As you said, they moved the ball through the air with 159 yards passing in that first half, but couldn't get the last 6 or 8 that they needed. Pistol formation, they'll turn, handoff here, hit at the line of scrimmage. A little, maybe an extra contact on that handoff between Shriver and Pullman. Maybe to held them up a little bit, and the defense brings them down for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, it's a really good push again up the middle. Gazette was in there. Swanson doing some control there from the nose position. So we said Hillsboro-Central Valley had been playing a 4-man defensive front. Go to the 3-man here tonight.
20 carries, 48 yards on the ground for the Braves. Burrow defense stopped him there. Here's the pass. Here is broken up by Longthorn. His third pass breakup of the game. Intended receiver was Bristol, and Longthorn just came up there and got it at the high point to incomplete it.
Now Leal will come in defensively. Swanson will come out for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 3rd and 11 for Bottineau.
Here the Braves. Hardy, 22 pass attempts in the game. See here. Guess they're going to add to that number, trying to get back into this one. Trips receivers bunched up right side, just off the offensive line. One receiver left side from the left hash. Pullman back to pass. Looking here over the middle. It's, was that held
incomplete?
No, it was
incomplete.
on the bounce. So incomplete.
Yeah, there was a lot of traffic around that area where that ball was thrown. Lots of jerseys from both sides.
Braves out of that, I don't know, some call it the bunch, some call it the diamond formation. They've run a lot of crossing routes there to that left side, then across. No one on the opposite side. Let's see if they're trying to maybe set up the back, coming out of the backfield on a wheel route on that later. Something to pay attention to. Punt formation for the Braves. Here as we got flags
Penalty
coming out.
flags.
We have too many men out there for the Braves.
Delay of game. No.
We're waiting for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah, just 5 yard, mark it off 5 yards. Let's redo it.
Ready for a comeback route, Dylan.
Here, so the punt formation for the Braves. Snap is back, and the punt will be off High punt. Michael Longthorne back to field it. Here's he dances around now, looks to cut back here to the right side. He's got open field. He's looking to get around the outside edge. He does. He needs one man to beat there as he gets tripped up as he crosses the 50. He came close, couldn't quite, and then flags coming all over after the conclusion of the play.
Carson Hare on the tackle for Bottineau.
There is, what are they going to officially call it on here? I think they're going to call a Longthorne for a spike for non-sportsmanlike.
Yeah, I guess so.
There, so the punt will move them back. And, yeah, so 15 from there will go back to the 38-yard line. If I'm counting, there's like 3 flags in there, so I think it was 38 was where they spotted it at.
Yeah, it's going back to the 49. 49 on the Hillsboro-Central Valley side.
Did they call a delay of game then instead of a non-sportsmanlike?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one would be a 5-yard penalty. So we get that straightened out. Now we got ball boys running, getting that all straightened out too. Coach is out to the hash marks to get some clarification with the
And now
stripes.
we got people watching. So come on, Jake, get it right. Somebody is saying, "Come on, man."
Oh, Jake would like.
I got to get out of the way of the camera down here.
1st and 10 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 3 receivers set, 2 to the right side, 1 left. Here's they got Dryberg lined up in the slot there on that top side of your formation. Looking to run that wide receiver screen. That's caught by Longthorne. He makes one man miss and then can't get back to the line of scrimmage. Good job to avoid the block on the outside and then get the receiver down here for a loss of 1.
Khalil Abdur-Durham with a really nice play. It's what, third, fourth time the Burros have run that tonight, and Abdur-Durham said, all right, this one, this is not going anywhere.
So 2nd and 10.
Brandt comes in right tight end for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Dryberg moves to the H-back, twin receivers to the left side. Olsen in the pistol set, Hebel the lone back behind him. Defense creeping up.
That Bottineau sideline making some noise here. Now a penalty flag.
And they're calling false start on the Burros.
Yeah, somebody moving up front.
Second penalty here in the half. 4 in the game for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
I think Hillsboro-Central Valley probably wants this pace to pick up just a bit here. From the time they're leaving the huddle and get to the line of scrimmage.
So 2nd and 17 for the Burros as Mitzel brings the play in from the sideline. He'll be a receiver, slot to the left side, bottom of the formation. Nope, Mitzel goes outside, Longthorne goes slot. I formation, H-back, Dryberg to the right side. The pistol formation, rather, with Hebel behind Olsen. He'll motion, handoff. Cole Hebel runs through the left side, runs through the defense, gets it across the 50 into Brave territory at the 49, and a gain of 8.
It is DeShaw and Glassner on the tackle for Bottineau.
There, so basically cut the down and distance in half, brings up 3rd and 8 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Mitzel and Halfley both come in from the sideline with the substitutions. Ball's in the middle of the field. The Bottineau Brave defense, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys about 3 yards off the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to back up the linebackers a little bit. The Burros get set with
now
the
they
3
bring them up
receivers
right
set.
there, though. Look at that. 6 guys right there at the line. Now they're backing off.
Olsen in the shotgun, takes a snap, rolls out to the right side. Has a little bit of pressure, flings it. It's caught by Dryberg at the 40. He will lower the shoulder, running through the defense inside the 30 to the 29. A gain of 20 for Peter Dryberg and move the chains, first down.
Yeah, and Dryberg just there and got behind and wide open. Riley Olsen finding him, and they've connected.
He's one guy, too, that I don't want to see barreling towards me. Dryberg's a big dude.
He's put together, but nice young man. We had another little conversation here on the sideline that I'll maybe share later.
Talking about the berry patch?
Well, we had a conversation.
We didn't get hit from the frost, did we?
No, it's all good.
All right. Possibly the last play of the quarter for the Burros. Here's the clock ticks. They run the option left side. Cole Hebel takes it, and he drives it down to the 24. Picks up 6 yards.
Yeah, hard run there on the 6-yard pickup by Hebel. Final play of this third quarter, as you said. Jake Hennings on the tackle for Bottineau. But the Burros get another score and have themselves up by 3 touchdowns going to the fourth.
On your Tim Kazette seat sale scoreboard, it is 20-0. Hillsboro-Central Valley over Bottineau on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Everyone here at the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts would like to take this time to remind parents to teach their children how to be responsible and stay drug-free. By late elementary, many children know of a classmate who smokes, drinks, or uses drugs. It is never too early to talk to your child about substance abuse. Schools teach kids to say no to drugs, but it's what the parents do that counts the most. This has been Easton Baszler with a message from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Fourth quarter, Hillsboro-Central Valley leading 20-0. Keeping an eye on some of the other games around the area. Kindred now leading Central Cass. A big third quarter for the Vikings. They're up 28-0. 3 third quarter scores after that 7-0 halftime margin. Kindred leading Central Cass 28-0. That game also for you on yourliveevent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley in the I formation. Riley Olson under center. Michael Longthorne, the receiver wide right side, off your screen right now as the handoff goes to the fullback, Cole Hebel. He powers forward on 2nd and 4, cuts the distance in half, brings up 3rd and 2.
Barbeau on the tackle for Bottineau.
Brandt will come in as that extra tight end, formation that's been popular tonight for the Burrow offensive play call sheet.
Heard you talk about Kindred getting those 3 touchdowns in that third quarter. I'd like to know if, it was just quick scores or if it was some turnovers or what, but that's a big third quarter.
Here's 2 receivers left. H-back Dryberg on the right side. Olson hands off to Hebel running right side as he gets by one guy shooting towards the shins and
he got
pushes him into the ground.
He got by Jacob Shriver, who went low, and Hebel able to just make enough of a move to run through that and get the first down at the 16-yard line.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 first downs right now for the Burros in the game.
This has been, so far, second half. Hillsboro-Central Valley's really controlled this.
Now pistol set here with Dryberg the H-back for Olson the quarterback. Hebel the lone back. Mitzel and Longthorne the receivers. Man in motion right to left. Turn, hand off. Cole Hebel run the football. Keep it on the ground. Keep the clock moving. Keep the feet churning. Picking up 4 yards.
Yeah, and again there in the tackle it's Gabe Glassner. It's Gabriel Deshaw. But some bodies are starting to get up a little bit slower. Hillsboro-Central Valley really flexing their muscle, their strength up front.
Talking about that third quarter, Burrows controlling the clock. That's 4, 7,
I'm telling you, I told you last week up in Harvey that this is going to be part of the formula. You wait.
Yeah, about 7 of the 12 minutes in that third quarter they've had the football. So they've had for the first 2 minutes here this fourth quarter. Run the option right side. Here's the pitch, goes wide. Hebel will jump on it and just live to play another play. Back to the 22. Loss of 9 on the play.
Ooh.
That is one thing that has popped up as a miscue a few times, is sometimes that pitch for the Burros this year.
Yeah, it's a miscue. Kind of like watching you play pool. Didn't, chalk up, miss the cue ball to hit the stripes or the solids.
I thought we were playing 9-ball, and you said we're playing stripes and solids. So, I blame that on you just not saying.
You have no clue.
That is true. Here's a fade pass here to the end zone at the top of the route. Trying to one-hand make the catch, going up, incomplete pass. There's Longthorn, can't make the catch, and he's slow to get up.
Yeah, he is. Not sure. Yeah, they're going to take a timeout here for Longthorn. Is it his ankle? Just watching his body actions here.
9:16 to go in this fourth quarter. Burroughs leading 20-0. Your Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. We're back after this.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Longthorn shaken up but able to jog off under his own power. Good sign there for the Burroughs as they bring it up now a 4th and 17. Play upcoming.
Yeah, Longthorn looks like he's going to be all right. Harper Olsen, water girl, she ran out there to make sure that she could get some water to him. And sprinting so fast, she lost her shoe. And then just kept going. Said, no, I got to take care of this team member. This is what it's about. Take care of the guys. I'll get my shoe when I come back. He needs some. He needs some juice.
Dad's got to tell her to double knot it. Here, Riley Olsen here. Low snap comes in. He rolls out to the right side. He's cut from behind as that play just doomed from the start for the Burroughs as they come in, make the big sack that time for Gabe Nero.
Yeah, Nero gets that. Yeah, lots of backside pressure. I was just listening into some of the thoughts here, discussions going on, and credit the Bottineau Braves defense. So 9:09 to play. It's a quick strike offense. They've proven that throughout the season. A team coming in that's averaging 30-plus points per game. They've been held scoreless so far.
Here is Longthorn in at defensive back on the left side of the defense. Here's back to pass. Pullman will pull it down and run as he is hit at the line of scrimmage. Cole Hebel, Landon Olsen, 1 yard gain.
And Hebel was reaching in, trying to strip that out, but Pullman hangs on to the football. Hurry up offense here, getting guys set to both sides of their formation.
Spread them out 2 each way. One back there as the snap comes back. Pullman looks down, flag comes out. And sack right now for Peter Dryberg. Got the flag coming out right at the start of the play. They didn't blow it dead, so I just don't know if someone was lined up wrong.
Yeah, it's on the Bottineau.
Well, so
it's going to be like 3rd and 10 and or 2nd and 14 or whatever. They're going 3rd and 10.
Decline it. They're going to decline it because who wants to be the one to tell Peter Dryberg you don't get credit for a sack on that?
I'd tell him. I'd shake his hand and say, hey, buddy.
We'll bring up now a 3rd and 10. Dryberg, his 3rd sack of the year, now leads the team. As he came in tied with Hattlestead with 2 apiece.
These 3 guys up front, though, Hattlestead, Swanson, and Dryberg, they've held their own, and they've had some really good push throughout the night.
If it wasn't for Rage's 2 picks today, Dryberg would be tied for the team lead in sacks and interceptions for the Borough defense coming into the game as he gets another one. As the ball squirts loose.
It's a sack.
Yeah, they're going to call the sack.
That's like a Michael Strahan. You're there. He's down. Credit you. Credit you 14. Burke said you got one. Giving you one, man. I don't care what Big Jake scores it. You got one right there.
So that will bring up a 4th and country miles. It's back inside the 20, and the first down marker is all the way at the 40.
Well, this first down marker is just a quarter mile north of Taft.
Punt formation for the Braves is the high right foot of Cook
coming out
angled.
of bounds.
And the Peter call here as it hits at the 44 and bounces out. It will be Borough football still in Braves territory, leading 20-0. 7:31 to go in the fourth quarter.
Well, offensively now, Burrow's salted away here. Up 20-0, but these are situations now that the point of the season, all right, game situations, you look ahead, next week, the week after, into the playoffs. What are we going to do? How are we going to execute? Up by 3 scores, 7:31 to go. Let's just take this thing home.
1st and 10 for the Burros. Olsen awaits, trying to get under center. Takes the snap, hands off on the option. No, keeps it himself on the option as he's wrapped up by 3, now 4 Braves. Gets 1 yard here, up to the 45.
Yeah, this Braves defense, they're playing hard. These are good football guys, tough kids. Came in undefeated. So far it hasn't gone their way, but they're here to make plays and play hard.
Yeah, undefeated coming in, number 4 ranked in the polls. Burrow's defense, a couple big plays on tip ball interception, a couple pass breakups in that first half.
A few plays here or there.
Riley Olsen gets the team up to the line, lets the clock tick down, using the play clock to its full advantage. Fake left with the fullback, give right with the halfback. Landon Olsen into the second, into the third level, up to the 30, and inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. 18 yards for Landon Olsen.
Yeah, first down. That'll give them another set of downs, work the clock. Braves tackling and trying to strip in, and Olsen securing the football with 2 hands, 2 forearms, and locked in between, and protecting that.
So 1st and 10. Burrows march it up. Long throw to receiver right side, Mitzel left side. As we hear the camera shutter in the background. Olsen gets under center, takes a snap from Hattlestead, hands off again. Landon Olsen runs into a big pile of bodies.
Yeah, really nice job by the Braves. Joss Olsen stood up, the would-be blocker, and others got there. And then down at the bottom of the pile was Deshaw. It's good team defense right there.
Here with 5:53 to go in this fourth quarter. Here, just a reminder, tomorrow, calendar turns to October, means playoff football right around the corner. Also means that the Pumpkin Patch opens up at the Lost in the Valley Corn Maze at the Red River Valley Fairgrounds in West Fargo. Opens Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. $10 admission. Ages 2 and under are free. Tickets available at RedRiverValleyFair.com. Get them online for the discounted rate. Here's the pitch play to Landon Olsen. He'll get it down to the 28, back to the line of scrimmage. No gain again on that rush for number 34.
Yeah, and slow in getting up is Jacob Shriver. His teammates coming over to make sure he's all right.
He's been well involved both offensively and defensively this evening.
Yeah, he's been all over the football field. Again, a lot of these Bottineau players, they go both ways and play a lot of special teams, so Hillsboro-Central Valley's had a bit more depth here tonight. And
here's so 3rd and 10 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Burrows break the huddle. Send Mitzel wide left on the far side of the field. Halfley the receiver on the right side, near side. I formation, Hebel and Olsen. Play action, back to pass, pressure coming. Olsen just tucks in and takes the sack. That time getting in again, Nero with the sack, his second.
Tell you what, Bottineau's, they've had a lot of tackles for loss here the last, 6-7 minutes of this ball game as far as game time goes?
Yeah.
I know that there's been, some chunks, but they've also had some tackles for loss.
Yeah, they've put good pressure on all day, too. Olsen with 2 sacks taken on just 14 dropbacks. Here, 4th down, punt formation, Fortman on to punt. Snap comes back as the kick is off, and it's angled maybe too far.
It's over here in the bleachers right behind me, right behind the Burrows sideline. That's going to be, I don't know, maybe a 10-yard punt.
They're going to mark it here at the 27. So, that will officially be the 10-yarder. But we'll bring the ball back to Bottineau. 3:45 to go in the 4th quarter. Here, and going to be marked there at the 27. So the Braves here in this second half have got interception, punt, and punt on their 3 drives. So far, 4 turnovers.
Oh, yeah, that's the official. This is awesome. You're right there, man. Absolutely. This is thumbs up Productions.
First at 10 for the Braves. Here, they have hit some big pass plays. We'll see if they can get something here in this 4th quarter. Try and take something into a key matchup next week again with the Thompson Tommies. 2 receivers right. Pullman here, back to pass, looking, drifts left, throws deep, throws very deep. What a beautiful ball, but it is incomplete. Unable to be tracked in there by Hare. Longthorn in coverage.
He threw that thing 50, 60 yards off his back foot.
Yeah.
I'm standing down here at the 20. That's where he threw that from. 30, 40, 50, 60.
Watching him at halftime,
wow.
He appeared to be casually throwing 50-yarders there flat-footed. He's got a strong arm.
You can say that again.
He's got a strong arm. Hare will be the receiver to the left side in the slot. Bristol out wide left side at the bottom. There is Abdurrahman here out to the right side. They run the pitch play that side with Shriver. He will work his way outside of the edge, pick up the first down on a gain of 12.
Nice run over that right side. And a first down and move the chains.
Tackled inbounds. Burrows will be
Hurry
okay
up
with
offense.
that. Let the offense run. Clock does stop while they reset the chains.
Outside lever, Cody.
Come on, Blue.
2 receivers left side for Pullman. 2 receivers right side. Looking left. He passes over the middle. It's intercepted by Kazette. Kazette with the pick. He brings it back here. Tackled right away. The linemen get to him. There's Barbo, brings him down at the 38. Another pick for the Burrow defense.
Yeah, Kazette, perfect position. That defense tonight, I'll tell you what, they've been coached up. They've studied up. And, you talked earlier about you're not hearing much noise from the sideline. I don't know if someone on the sideline heard you talking about it or not, but that's being addressed. It's being talked about. Just been not a lot of noise or emotion or energy there. And after Kazette had that pick, it was said to the sideline, it was just said. I'll just leave it at that.
All right, so from the same
My
yard
microphone
line,
was socially distanced away.
here the Burrows run the option play. Olsen keeps it himself, just dives forward, slip and slides his way up here to the 35-yard line, gain of 2. Here's the Burrow offense starting this drive on the same yard line that they had to punt from before. But Cannon Gazette with his second interception of the season. After 4 today, that's 15 on the year for the Burrow defense. Hafley brings in the play. He'll send out wide left side, Longthorn right side.
They're +4 in the takeaways tonight.
Yes, they had the 1 to themselves, but they've taken away 5. Your math is correct. Keith approves. Here's the handoff on the option. Hebel runs through into his own back of his teammate Dryberg. Says, hey, man, keep going. I want to keep going. And he brings it down inside the 20 to the 18.
I hear the train a-coming.
Not coming around the bend, just coming straight
coming
through.
Right up your back.
First down for the Burrows.
That was a pretty good forearm that he will put on his teammate. There's some people down here with me that are agreeing.
So inside the red zone from the 18. Burrows seeing if they can cap off with one more. Olsen will run the option. Hebel keeps himself as he keeps the feet moving.
Yeah. That's good stuff right there. Everybody playing hard, playing to the whistle, coached up. Two good football teams here tonight and trying to finish it off. Final minute 40. And
Hebel in this second half.
I'm envisioning, get a first down or whatever here, and they'll run it out.
Yeah, Hebel, had that fumble at the end of the first half. The second half, he's run very well, picking up now 60 yards and would have more if you don't count the pitch play where he jumped on for a loss of 9. They'll turn, they'll run, and Olsen will keep as he is brought down by a pair. As they had him high and low to bring him down.
Yeah, and that's Nero, one of the guys there on the tackle.
Under a minute to go. Third down. Burrows will let the clock tick. Oh, here to whistle for.
That was clean.
No, nothing there. Mitzel bringing the play.
Good job tonight by you guys.
Here's a long throw out right side. Mitzel left side.
Just having a conversation here with.
Well, you'll have some conversations later, too, part of our postgame report. Stick with us. Postgame comments from players and coaches coming your way after the final whistle here tonight. Here's a handoff here. Hebel runs forward, keeps going, and in for the score.
Yeah, Hebel not going to be denied. That's a veteran. That's experience. That's toughness. That's leadership. It's nothing about, trying to tack one on. It's just playing the game, playing it hard, and running and busting through. And that's how you play the game. Hebel, tough right there.
10-yard touchdown run for Cole Hebel. It's his 5th rushing touchdown, 8th total touchdown, 2nd of the game for the senior. Long thrown on to kick the extra point as the snap, hold, kick, and it is good. PAT goes through. Hillsboro-Central Valley leads 27-0. 16 seconds left when we come back on your Tim Cassette Seat Sale Scoreboard.
There's another way to minimize your farm's risk and protect its equity with margin protection coverage. This is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. Margin protection provides coverage against an unexpected decrease or increase in operating margin. In other words, we can put a policy in place to protect you from changing input costs and crop prices on your farm. Let us help you explore this option between now and September 30th to get you covered. For more information, go to IREINS.com.
You're protected and appreciated at IRE.
16 seconds left. Burrows on their way to their 5th straight victory, taking a 6-1 record into next week's game at Rugby. Rugby coming 2-4 tonight. They were playing up north there at Park River area, taking on the Aggies.
And we'll be in Rugby next week. Not sure if we'll be video or audio or both. But we'll have the coverage next Friday from Rugby.
They're on yourliveevent.com. In fact, you can go check out the broadcast schedule for next week coming up with yourliveevent.com. Don't forget the Coaches Show comes out Wednesday nights at 7 as well, too.
From the Hillsboro Economic Development Committee, presenting sponsor of the Your Live Event Coaches Show, Wednesday evenings at 7.
Head Coach Olsen on this week talking about the matchup with the Braves and said, hey, it's just another week. Well, the Burros have got it done this week because they pitched the shutout so far. Here's the kick back here. Bobbled, finally picked up, and just taken forward.
Kneel down, yep.
And it will be
about being safe here.
Braves football here to finish this out. Let's see if they let the 1s or the 2s finish it up.
Going to be accommodation.
See Brandt out there defensively for the Burros.
McRitchie, you've got Leal at the nose guard. You're going to see Matson coming in for Leal. Olsen, Hebel, Cassette, Halfley are out there. Olsen, Mitzel, Rage, Longthorn. So, yeah, it's most of the ones here on both sides.
Here, so it'll be the pistol formation. The fullback, 2 receivers left side for Bottineau, as they will just hand off here to Shriver. He runs it up the gut, and will be tackled here at the 33-yard line, gain of 16. Clock will stop to reset the chains. We'll see if the Braves get up and run one more play here.
That was Deshaw. That was Deshaw, 21 on the carry.
21. Deshaw gets the carry. There, so that will be the final play. Hillsboro-Central Valley, winners of 5 straight. They move to 6-1. The Bottineau Braves suffer their first defeat. They fall to 6-1. Stay tuned. We'll have your postgame report coming your way next on yourliveevent.com.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsboro location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For all your fresh floral needs, rely on 3R Floral on Main Street in Hillsboro. If you have an upcoming wedding or a special event, contact 3R Floral to help with your floral needs for the occasion. Call 3R Floral at 701-636-2000. You can also find other gift ideas for all occasions at 3R Floral, including wooden items from Barnwood Designs. Check out the 3R Floral Facebook page to see some of the great gifts available. If you can dream it, we can do it at 3R Floral in Hillsboro.
H509. If you are already a member, thank you. If you are not a member, we would love to invite you to join Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. As we come into the season of giving, we remind you every graduating student who applies will receive at least one scholarship through Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. So we can continue this amazing program, please consider a gift this season to Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. Visit H509 Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars website or Facebook page for more information.
The Halstead Living Center, Heritage House in Halstead, and the Normandy in Twin Valley present an atmosphere that is calm and comfortable. Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, they offer a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care, including senior living with services, skilled nursing care, rehabilitation care, respite, hospice, or adult daycare. Get more information by going to halsteadlivingcenter.com or call 218-456-2105.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros pick up the win 27-0 over the Bottineau Braves. As we look at our game summary in this one, head back to the first quarter. Bottineau, second play of the game. They have a low snap that comes in. Burros would recover the fumble and then score 19 yards later on a 12-yard Micah Longthorne receiver screen pass. Gets around the edge to the left side. He'd kick the extra point. Burros led 7-0. After they stopped the Bottineau Braves with a deflection for an interception in the end zone. It would be an 80-yard drive capped off with a Cole Hebel 25-yard touchdown catch. PAT was no good, and the Burros led 13-0 with 2:18 to go in the first half. Eventful last final seconds as the Braves got it down inside the 10 again. Could not convert. Would turn it over to the Burros. They would fumble on the next play with 10 seconds left, but then the Braves next play, they'd throw an interception to end the end of half, a scoring threat, and it would be 13-0 going into half. In the second half, Riley Olson gets a 9-yard touchdown run in the third quarter. Cole Hebel closes out the game with a 10-yard touchdown run in the fourth quarter. PAT kicks both times from Michael Longthorne. They win 27-0. Also in that second half, there are a couple of picks for the Burros as they had 4 picks and 5 turnovers in that half. game for the Braves offense. Burrow defense taking the ball away, get into their offense, putting some points in the board, and getting the win, 27-0. Your final here today. Stick with us. We'll have player reaction, coaches reaction, final stats coming your way next on the Your Live Event Postgame Report.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee power tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they will assist you with any building plans you're considering. And they remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301, Hillsboro Lumber, Hillsboro.
Post-game report on yourliveevent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the victory, 27-0 over Bottineau. We go down to the field. Jim Berkmeyer standing by with some of our players of the game.
Yeah, Cole Hebel's with us. Cole, congrats on the win tonight. 27-0 over a very good Bottineau Braves football team. Talk about it.
Yeah, I just thought all week we had an amazing week of practice, probably the best week of practice yet, and we knew we wanted it bad. Undefeated team, obviously, huge win in the region. I think it came down to we wanted more than them, and we had an awesome week of practice.
Talk about how that preparation carried over and what you saw, just from the efforts in practice, and then how that just was executed on the field.
Yeah, just a great week of practice. Really just gives me way more confidence going into the game, even if we do change some things up once the game starts. But just a lot of confidence, know what you're doing, and then if we switch it up, it's no big deal. You don't have much time to think about it once you're going.
Talk about it. A little switch up this week in defense changed some of that. How excited were you guys about that? Because to give them a different look.
Yeah, last year played that, so it kind of was nostalgic to me. But we knew they're a really good passing team, so we kind of wanted more guys in the backfield with those three linebackers just catching off those crossing slants and everything. And then we knew one of the best D-lines in the state, so we knew we could hold them on the running game.
How about for you and the other linebackers? I thought the three guys up front got a push all night long, but your linebackers to take your reads, pick up some of their motion stuff or their crossing routes. Talk about how you guys performed there, and of course, Caden getting for the linebacking core another pick.
Yeah, I just think that week of preparation just really getting us ready for just when we're slanting, because the whole line's slanting with the three up front. So we just got to be very just hole ready, I guess you could say. Just know your assignment, know where the slant's going, so you know which hole you got.
Okay, which hole you got from the standpoint of running behind your offensive line? First half, you guys, had to play tough defensively, keep them out of the end zone. You executed, you're up by 2 scores. But second half, it was Burrow Blue up front getting it done.
Yeah, I'd definitely say that's some of the best running we've had this season, just pushing it down their throat and just keep going at it. Not much passing involved, just carrying the ball, just get as many yards as you can. And then at the second half there, I just started running. I didn't even try to find a hole. I just ran.
You ran hard. How good did it feel to just run behind those guys and to run?
On defense, when you get driven back 5 yards, so when you do it on offense, just awesome. But I can't give enough props to those offense linemen. They had some great blocking tonight.
Cool. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Fun to watch you. Enjoy this one, and we'll see you again next week. Good luck to you. You're welcome. Cole Hebel for Hillsboro-Central Valley. We're going to bring in, I think, also, Cody Rage is going to come over. Hey, Cody, thanks for coming over. I appreciate it. When we're done here, you can go help yourself to that black duffel bag at the end of the bench and get yourself a Enbridge Energy, a high-energy T-shirt here tonight for your effort. Talk about this 27-0 victory, just how you guys played, how you feel.
It means a lot. First half was kind of rough. Put it together the second half and kept the goose egg up.
What was the difference, if there was any difference, first half to second half of how you guys played?
Keeping it together, minimize the mistakes and, just play hard.
Okay, you get a couple of interceptions tonight. Let's break those down. Talk about the first one.
I mean, the first one was just got tipped, and I guess I was just there, so I was lucky, I guess.
You might have say you're lucky, but you were in position to make a play. You made a play. How about the second one?
Second one, I honestly thought I was out of bounds, but quarterback overthrew the receiver and just got up there and got it.
You guys, with 5, takeaways tonight, you're +4. I think you guys as a team now have 15 interceptions on the season. Defensively, it's not one guy. It's everybody making plays, contributing. Talk about how much more confidence you guys have now at this stage at the end of September than what you maybe had, in the first week of the month.
Just keep on going. Doesn't really change anything. Just keep on getting those picks and keep on moving forward.
What are you guys going to keep working on to keep improving? What would you be one thing that you're going to say to yourself and just about this group you want to keep working on to get better?
Know where we're supposed to be. That's a big part. And if we're where we need to be, minimizes all the big plays that people get on us. So.
Hey, Cody Rage, thanks, congrats, keep up the good work. We'll see you again next week. You're welcome. Get a T-shirt over there out of that black bag there from Enbridge Energy, high energy in this one. And here he is. We're going to bring in 11, and let's talk with Dylan Mitzel here. Last week, we were on the road over in Harvey, and you said you'd be back. Here you are, and now we get a chance to talk to you. Nice effort tonight. Congrats. How's this one feel?
Feels great. They were a big circle on our schedule. We've been waiting for them all year, and they've been in the polls and been noticed by a lot of people. It's their first year in 11-man, so we don't have much film on them in 11-man, so it was a little learning curve for that, but I feel like we played great.
And put it together, maybe so far the most complete. I don't think it was a total complete game, but maybe the most complete game of the season, isn't it?
Yeah. Only one turnover. So that was good. We kept that low. We've struggled with fumbling this year and a few, maybe 1 or 2 interceptions, but we played good with the ball today.
How about the pick you had down there in the end zone on a deflection? That was a huge play, though, really preserving your lead.
Yeah, it was great. I guess I can only get picks in the red zone now. So, no, it was just I was dropping back to fill my zone and it just bounced and it was there. So I just dived and found it.
Defensively, what's happening? You guys appear to be playing with a lot of confidence, more confidence. Are guys getting to where they need to be, or what's some of the improvement areas been?
Well, the trust we built all season around each other, and the trust we got with our coaches helps so much. We just know where to be and trust them, and they tell us where to be and when to be, and it helps a lot. And the trust throughout is just amazing.
Offensively, you guys pounded the rock tonight, got physical up front. You guys on the edges with some blocks. You're out there running your routes and doing some blocking as well. Talk about how you guys performed tonight offensively in the 27-0 victory.
We played good. We got to get better on our blocking assignments, like later in drives and stuff, because we started letting up, but we just got to get more assignment sharp towards the end of the drives.
Dylan Mitzel, congrats on the win. Good luck to you, and help yourself to a T-shirt there if you want.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Dylan Mitzel, Enbridge Energy, players of the game here tonight. A lot of guys performed well. It was a great atmosphere here at Randy Vegan Field in Buxton at the Central Valley School, and the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros get the victory over Bottineau, 27-0. Let's bring in, got to go get a photo here on senior night. Head coach Scott Olson was with me. He's going to take a break, and he's going to put that hat on to shield. No, I won't say that, but no, it's just a nice senior photo here, and we'll get back to our post-game conversation in just a moment. Hillsboro-Central Valley, this is a huge win in the region, no question about it, 27-0 over Bottineau. And senior night, parents are out here enjoying this and getting some extra cameras and some photos, and Coach Olson, part of that tonight as head coach for the Burros, also a proud parent too amongst this group of seniors. So let's get with our post-game coach's comments and talk with head coach of Hillsboro-Central Valley, Scott Olson. 27-0 winners over a good Bottineau football team. Coach, congrats on the win. And defensively, you hung in there. You made plays, but overall it was a darn good effort.
Yeah, we tightened up, in the secondary. We went with a three-man line versus them, with, thinking that we could control the run game with our interior three. For the most part, I thought we did, but it was trying to stop their passing game. And then they got some passes on us. They had 7 was a nice deep route there in the first half, and then 4 got behind us in the first half. We needed to keep everything in front of us, and then I think we put some pressure on the quarterback with some blitzes and. Defensively, we just hung in there. We didn't give up. I think we had 2 or 3 turnovers in the red zone, so that was big. Obviously, that this game isn't a shutout if they keep scoring the red zone.
You really kept, though, Nero 32 and Hare 3. Those 2 guys have a lot of skills. You really did a good job of keeping the ball out of their hands.
Yeah, they helped us out a little bit, too, with a couple drops, though, too. I'm sure they're going to want theirs back. They're a high-quality team. They play hard. They're coached well. And we're fortunate we played some really good football tonight. Took care of the ball for the most part, and they won, just a couple of bad ones. But we won the turnover battle. I don't know how many picks we had, 4 or 5. But just proud of the guys. They played some great football. Like we talked about, big boy football where we ran the ball the whole second half. And proud of our linemen. James Fortman has stepped in for Easton Baszler. James is the nicest kid you ever meet. I'm not sure if he's ever been mad in his life, but he played hard tonight. And so proud of him for stepping in. And then just our interior 3 of Caleb and Oscar and Swanee. We relied on those 3 to get a big push, and they did.
Yeah, offensively, the guys up front, second half, you pounded the rock. You went straight ahead and didn't deny it, and had success.
Yeah, just as long as we could win first down, and keep getting chunk yards of 4 or 5 at a time, we're gonna keep getting first downs, and we were able to do that most of the time in the second half.
You talk about Fortman, playing for Baszler tonight. Obviously, you want to get Easton back here in hopefully another week or 2. Reeve Leiser went out tonight. Some other guys getting dinged up here and there. But you've got a number of guys that have come in and have filled shoes, have been next man up, and you got to be really proud about that.
Yeah, James tonight, Cody Rage, this is his 3rd week starting, I think. 2 picks tonight again. And then Kyle Halfley, he's played everything but D-line. He's played DB, safety, corner, and now he's inside linebacker tonight, and without practicing it at all. And proud of his effort tonight. And then getting guys, our D-line's playing a lot of reps. We didn't rotate as much with 3-man as we did with Easton out. So it was a team effort, and that's the only way we do it.
How do you continue to build upon this? Obviously you want to, but what's some of the things now that, next week you got a road trip out to Rugby. It's getting late in the season. It's time to clean things up again.
Why are we doing it? What's our goal? That's the main focus of our why and the standard of our team has had over the last a bunch of years in a row of winning the region, and that's our why. That's why we play hard. It's for each other.
How about just real quick, this group of seniors on senior night? Seniors are always special, and this group has done a lot of good things.
Yeah, all week I was talking to the guys, the coaches, and just saying, wow, that 4 years went fast. We had these guys as 4th graders with my son Riley, and all through, you wouldn't have told me they'd be this good as seniors. So after watching them in 4th grade, but proud of their efforts. A lot of wins, a lot of games they played. Cole, the senior, finished it off at the end there. He didn't want to be denied. And just a great group effort by every senior that we had. And sucks to lose Reeve. This is his other knee now, so we'll see how it is on Monday. But hopefully something minor that he can come back in the playoffs eventually.
All right. Well, hey, we'll be on the road with you next week out in Rugby. Thanks for the time tonight, and good luck next week, and safe travels to you.
Yeah, I'll go down to Missouri and see my brother and his Missouri Tigers. Hi to Braylon out in Denver, and hi to Summer and Kyle and Jen.
Very good. Got them all in. We're good to go. That's the post-game coach's comments here with YourLiveEvent.com. Hillsboro-Central Valley defeating Bottineau 27-0 here tonight. And again, Enbridge Energy players of the game. We talked with them, and I think from Halstead Telephone Company, keeping connected tonight, it would be the guys up front. Offensive line, how they got off the ball, especially second half. They were connected to 3 guys. Defensive line, they were connected with rush all night long. And the defensive backs as well. Everybody connected as a unit out here tonight from Halstead Telephone Company, and it was precision-like work with the offensive line here from RDK Enterprises. There, Big Jake, that was a lot of precision from RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro, and DraytonPlanterDoc.com, and also precision-like the interceptions by this defense. They now have 15 interceptions on the season after 4 tonight.
Yeah, great performance all around. Jim, thanks for the time. We'll let you run up here. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back to run through your final stats when we return your post-game report on yourliveevent.com.
This is Bailey Scott, a senior at Fargo Davies High School and the 2022-23 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Educational athletics, including games like this one, teach a lifetime values such as respect for your opponents, coaches, officials, and classmates. There are few better places than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. By your demonstration of respect for those participating and watching today, you underscore that the most important part of high school competition is the people involved and not the game itself. A public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
Big Tex is the name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Tim at 701-430-0877 or Larry 218-368-7989.
Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros with the 27-0 victory over the Bottineau Braves. Burros now 6-1. Bottineau Braves fall to 6-1. Let's run through our final stats here, wrap you up on your post-game report. Starting with the Braves and their rushing stats, it was Jacob Shriver going 16 carries, total of 37 yards. Gabe Deshaw with a 1 carry for 16 yards. Ryder Pullman, 5 carries, 12 yards. Carson Hare, 1 carry for 12 yards. 2 team carries for a negative 15 yards for the Braves. 25 carries, 62 yards on the ground for Bottineau in this one. Through the air, it was Carson Hare with 2 catches for 27 yards. It was 1 catch for 36 yards to Khalil Abdurrahman. It was 3 catches, 54 yards for Gabe Nero, and Eli Bristow with 3 catches for 66 yards. Ryder Pullman was 9 of 25 passing, 183 yards, and 4 picks in the game. 62 on the ground, 183 in the air, 245 yards total offense for the Bottineau Braves. They had 5 turnovers, 2 penalties for 10 yards in the game. Defensively, it was a pair of sacks for Gabe Nero in this one. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, Landon Olson rushing the ball 12 times for 72 yards. Cole Hebel, 18 carries, 101 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Riley Olson with 9 carries, 38 yards and a touchdown. 3 team carries for a negative 11 yards for the Burros. Was 42 carries, 200 yards even on the ground for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Through the air, Michael Longthorne had 3 catches for 46 yards and a touchdown. Dylan Mitzel, 1 catch for 8 yards. Peter Dryberg, 1 catch for 20 yards. Cole Hebel, 1 catch for 25 yards and a touchdown. And Ben McRitchie, 1 catch for 17 yards for the Burros. Riley Olson then was a 7 of 12 passing, 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. 200 on the ground, 116 through the air, 316 yards total offense for Hillsboro-Central Valley in this one. They had 1 turnover, 4 penalties for 20 yards. Special teams defense, Michael Longthorne was 3 of 4 for the PAT kicks in this one. It was interceptions for Dylan Mitzel. Cody Rage had 2 interceptions. And it was a pick for Caden Cassette as well. Peter Dryberg with a fumble recovery and 2 sacks defensively for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Burros improved to 6-1. Next week they're on the road at Rugby. We'll have that for you with yourliveevent.com. Meanwhile, the Braves, they will fall to 6-1. They will be at home next week taking on the Thompson Tommies. Tommies against Oak Grove here today had a large lead in that one last time we checked in. So another big matchup next week for the Braves and the Tommies there in Region 2 11B football. That wraps us up here with our post-game report on yourliveevent.com. We thank you for joining us here for our broadcast presentation this evening. Here We also thank all the sponsors that you've seen and heard throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. Thanks to executive producer Mark Forseth here with the connectivity today, helping get that set up, along with everyone here with the Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools for the accessibility and space here, allowing us to be here with the broadcast coverage. Keith Meyer for the camera work here today. My broadcast partner, Jim Berkmeyer, down the sideline. Myself, Jake Berkmeyer, here up top with the play-by-play call. Thanks once again for joining us for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough 27-0 victory over the Bottineau Braves on YourLiveEvent.com.